YouTube. What's going on? It's your boy, Buddha, back in the building. What's up, Max? Long time no see. Glad you found your way over to YouTube, because it's where your boy Buddha has been hanging out for a minute. Boondocks, baby. What's going on, my friend? How you doing? How you doing? You believe the special for DeGrow might be like Spirit Rot? I believe it is, right? Is it? Did they just shorten it and just call it Rot? But that's what it halves the healing that the unit can do and deals a little bit of damage over time. Isn't that the skill from Ghost Hime or whatever it's called? Ghost Hime Ogetsu, which I did just max out, and I've been using it in PvP. Yeah, it looks like the second to last skill, Spirit Rot, periodically damage as enemy and half its HP recovery. So, well, no, that's Spirit Riot. That's not Spirit Rot. So I think Rot is a different thing. I think Rot is a different thing completely. Seems good. Plus illness. She's like Logia, but dark. Yeah, except she gets no... She's not built to do more damage based on status elements placed. She's all over the place, in my opinion. I do see how she can be, like, maybe built to be busted for PvP because of how hard it's going to take her down. But we're going to have to see. What's goody, my people in the building. How's it going, everybody? Skip. I've been running PvP. I see your lobbies up all the time. Marvin Stith. I know who that is. Utari in the house. No, you're good, bro. We just started. I'm just doing my little settling in to the streaming mode. Getting ready. You know, talking with you guys. The Forest Rithik, baby. You stay grinding. I know that's true. Speaking of, we better just get to business. That's the status. I ended last night at 75. I picked up a little grind this morning, so you can see we got 77 gold, and we can pick up 5 more. So what does that put us at? 82. 82 in total. Can we get 18? That's a mission. That's a mission. We would need the equivalent of 1,800 multi-coins. Hopefully we can get some rares while we're doing what we're doing, because that speeds up the process exponentially by a lot. Saw the new unit, so lovely, and you love her voice. She sounds like a freaking Dragon Ball fusion. It's dope. I gotta say, like, she may be extremely busted for PvP, but that's not the main selling point for me. The main selling point for me is the artwork and the sprite design. She's just a bad at double dollar signs female, bro. Woke up 5 minutes ago. Perfect. Well, glad y'all could make it. I think we got enough people in here. This is my plan, guys. You can see I've actually got 4 orbs in reserve, so we can start without using our orb recoverers. I want to just start hosting private lobbies for y'all. So we're gonna do locked change, and boom, sending it. Y'all have the friend code or the room code up in the right. Type it in, join me, and we're gonna pump these out. I'm spending, I think I have like 160 orbs. So what does that give us? Like 80 runs? We got Skip. We got Guillaume. Guillaume's here. Lurking? Are you lurking, Guillaume? God, I need a new camera. I hate looking, and I move so much that I see like the camera go in and out of focus. It bothers me. We're ready. We're going to send it. So I think when I did my last stream, we did some multiplayer lobbies, and I was like, you know, give people a chance to join if you've already done a lot of... And nah, bro. This is first come, first serve. So the quicker you are to type that room code, the quicker we're going to get this going. Give you a second. You can join. Just write in this email. No, do your thing. Do your work. And we will keep doing our business. I've got auto on, partial auto on, just so I can still address you guys if I need to go do something real quick. You know, I'm not just going to stand still like a scrub. But the give and take for that is that I can't reliably control the my character as well. So you'll probably see her jump over and do her S1 when ideally I could launch her S2s right off the bat. But I'm just going to sit here and tap and hope that the camera focuses on me. But yeah, DeGrogue has been announced. A rainbow cluster, not bad. As long as we get rare coins, multi-coins, and rainbow clusters, I'm a happy boy. And colored clusters. You know, they're definitely helpful as well. So I'm aware that I don't think doing these locked rooms isn't going to help so much with time. Newt, good morning to you, my friend. It's not going to help so much with time because the most efficient way to grind this is, in my opinion, rapidly joining and playing lobbies. We are ready to go. We got 4 people in here. Hopefully no one disconnects. Hopefully I don't disconnect. Because that has happened before. Which actually could be an issue. I'm actually going to do something after this multiplayer lobby because my home screen is me and my girlfriend, and I want to respect her privacy because, as you can tell, she doesn't like to show her face too much. So if the game crashes, oh, who is trolling? We got trolls in the building. Is that what's going on right here, guys? No need to launch ultimates on your arcs, okay? No need. Just slows down the process. I guess it's inevitable. It's like stream sniping. Now we have a form of stream sniping in Last Cloudia. Joining multiplayer lobbies and doing unnecessary things. All right, let's see our rewards. And then I'm going to quickly change my phone background. Where is the game volume is my question. I think I turned it off. I think I turned it off internally. It's muscle memory. How you start your DB Ray bursting. I got you. I figured it wasn't meant to be a troll. All right, we got a nice amount of multi-coins right there. All right, BRB, guys, don't go anywhere. Because I'm not going anywhere. I just want to do this real quick. Yeah, that'll work. And, well, I guess we'd be okay. We'd be okay because things are covered. Her face is covered, funny enough. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be just fine. We'll risk it. I think if the game crashes, it's going to take us to a different window. So I don't have to worry about it exposing. All right, here we go. I only have 144. I was calculating the 20. I was calculating in the 20 that we're going to get at reset today. But that's not for 3 hours. So we've got 144, which is a total of what, 72 runs? 72 runs is not what I need. It's not even half of how many runs I need to do. Sadly. Here we go. Locked and boom. So this is what we're doing today, guys. I want that ring. What were we? 82, 18 more rare coins, and then hopefully we can scoop it up. Once I burn, are we ready to go? Tengume. Here we go. Now we can send it. Hopefully we can get very lucky, like I said, because according to Tweaks, there is a much higher rate or a bigger chance at getting a rare gold coin drop when you're the host. So we've got 70 chances to get that proc, and boom, that's the kind of clear we like just before the bird gets to pop its ultimate. Big Bird, we're slaying Big Bird today, everybody. I was a little worried. I made my thumbnail for this, and I put little Big Bird with the X's on his eyes, and I was like, that's PG enough, right? I'm not going to get flamed by Sesame Street. I don't think so. I don't think they're going to get me. Searches up Buddha fish and autocorrects to blobfish. All right, rainbow crystal. Rainbow cluster. Oh, that would have been so beautiful to get a rare gold coin right there. That's pretty funny, CJ. You wish you got S. Lebet. I did get S. Lebet. I wish I got her built up, Utari. I really do. Oh, no! I need to back out. No. Did I just waste? I didn't just burn those 2 orbs, did I? I don't think I did. This is exclusive. These are exclusive rooms for the Buddha Gang, for you guys that are here. Dr. Dope! You sent it. You want Alice so bad. Or you're telling me to send it. You want Alice so bad. Hopefully Adis gets back to me by reset. I hope so, my friend. That is so unfortunate. Dr. Dope, FYI, can't get access to his account. And what terrible timing with this grind, with this Jalabanga grind ending. Rithik is in here. We got Guillaume again. I'm trying to hold in the burp. Because I realize when I'm drinking coffee, obviously when I'm drinking coffee, it makes me have to burp. But when I turn my mic off manually, it creates this like awful feedback noise. That's just for a second. But I'm surprised no one's been like, yo, what's that terrible feedback noise? All right, tiny tip. Do not use 10 orbs at once. Use 8 or 9. That way your refresh timer slowly goes down and you can regenerate a couple orbs over the course of the stream. Pro tips. Thank you, Forrest. Thank you, Forrest. That is a good call because it is very slow. It's like, what, 1 orb per 30 minutes? However, we're going to be running for a minute. So we don't want that to proc while we're full at 10 orbs, because then it's useless. Buddha has a burping problem. We're not all Magrock. Oh, that's right. Magrock was one of my early viewers back when I was just streaming on Twitch who couldn't take any form of like ASMR. If I was eating or like the mic got scratched a little bit, he would mute my stream because he couldn't take the noises. You can support your favorite homie, my dog. All my homies in the building, Dr. Dope. I appreciate you. For sure. Angel Gomez, that noise has been killing you. Happy to hear you now know. Oh, yeah. So the only solution I have is I have to mute. I got to keep my mouse on the mute button for my mic in OBS. That's the only way. We got a full squad. We're ready to go. That's the only way. Buddha with that. You see it. You see it. We're ready. We're ready for that. We are ready for that second year Annie. Oh boy. I'm excited. I Boz, the female boss in the building. You don't think it was answered in your newest video, but Rot is minus 20% to all stats. Elemental resist minus 20 and movement speed decreased. That's a big ability. So yes, it is. I was partially correct in my guess. I thought it lowered the elemental resistance by a bit, but it also lowers literally everything else. So it makes, yeah, this DeGrow is going to be very useful against bosses. Very useful against bosses. Because you're never going to see an ultimate in PvP. At least in high level PvP that aren't drawn out matches. That's satisfying to see. 3 out of the 4 colors of clusters. But no rare gold coin yet. That's the real prize. Just don't burp or drink coffee. Listen, there's a give and take in life, CJ. I'm not giving those things up. I gotta release the gases, and coffee helps me function. Luckily, I had mine early this morning in order to get the video out of the way. If you guys haven't seen, we did a breakdown on DeGrow. I imagine most of you have, since we're talking about it in chat. Having Logia and Deg on the team, that's honestly... Well, I have Logia, so maybe I'm biased a little bit because of that. But I like that more than V, even though V is arguably maybe the more useful since he's long range. but I like it because you have differing elements. V and DeGro are both dark. So if you've got powerful, that's my speculation. If you've got powerful light damage that you're facing, we'll see. We'll see how much DeGro shreds. I don't think my Alice did anything. Shift Lebet, Merity, two very, very solid options as well. Having Logie in deck, and oh, that's Perm Rot. Still in recovery, yes. Ivo is still in recovery, so everyone send her your prayers and best wishes. Can't wait for the new unit to drop. I mean, like I said, luckily, we hit 90K. So any 3,000 crystals farmed further. Yay! We got the first gold coin, baby. It's like pulling a good unit on the gacha when you get one of those. Oh, feels good. I believed it was a male. Okay, listen. Tweaks kind of hurt my feelings because he's like, if you believe DeGro was a male, you're an idiot. But listen, I tried to use text proof from the story. And when they're facing DeGro, Tyria literally says, he, yada, yada, yada. That guy, yada, yada, yada. Which guy, like I've said before, it can be gender neutral. Guy is gender neutral. But I think the word he was in the sentence. And so I was like, oh, it's proof from Adis. No, it was just Adis being Adis because their translations are horrendous. So I tried to outsmart the obvious and it didn't work. You want to pull the new unit since you don't have a dark damage dealer, but you don't know. Sounds like you should wait. Hey, Calvinite in the building. I know your name, buddy. You can't hide from me anymore. I mean, I was literally just discussing this in the Buddha Gang Discord before I jumped on the stream about dark DPS. There has never really been good dark damage dealers. The best one was Swimsuit Tinkley before we got the buffed Tsukasa. And that dark damage build on Tinkley was very situational. According to our LC Pro Podcast co-host Tweaks, who made the build. I was talking about it with our boy Jirachi. And he sent me the video, so I need to watch it later because I think it's an older video. But now I think Tsukasa is pretty definitively the best in-game dark DPS, dark physical DPS. Alright, so I'm going to do the Rithik method and use 8 orbs at a time so that we get that chance to recover orbs while we do this. Jalabanga, change it to locked and send. And so DeGro looking like, come on camera, I'm right here, I'm not going anywhere. DeGro looking like she's going to be pretty nasty in PvP. Even when I was watching my video back and listening to and reading over the descriptions again, one which I need to do because I interpreted something wrong and I tried to make it very obvious in the video. And what was I saying? Yeah, the more I look back over it, I do think her tankiness and status application, and like Ivaz was saying, coupled with a character like Logia in PvP is gonna be a pretty disgusting combo. So we'll see. We'll see if it's meta. We'll see how meta it is. I guess I should pay a little bit of attention so I can contribute, and my AI is not just being dummy dum dum the whole way through. Oh no, here it comes. Hold up. Calvinite, the freaking money bags, man. Thank you for the dono. Here you go, sending you my energy to push for that 100 rare coins. I need it, my friend. I need it. The grind yesterday was real. Let's hope we get those gold coins, bro. In about a total of probably, 6 hours? I probably spent a collective 6 hours grinding yesterday. Which may not sound like a lot, but for your boy, that was heavy. And when it's mindless grinding like this, it's just as exhausting as when I have to actually apply my brain. I don't know if that's just me, but 6 hours was a lot. It was a heavy grind. I probably got 3 gold coins, which I don't think is much. I don't think that's a lot. What is the best way to farm in multi for the ring? Exactly what we're doing here. You need one of the 5 mentioned units. I think it was 5. One of the 5 mentioned units. In my case, I have Alice. Alice, shift Lilbet. Zekis, shift Zekis. Merity. Was there a 4th? I mean, was there a 5th? Or am I tripping? Alice, shift Libet, shift Zekis. I can't remember. And Merity. Maybe it was just 4. One of the 4 mentioned units. And then you basically have to build them out to slay the bird so that the health bar drains as quickly as we just saw. Ideally, you have a full team of those 1 of 4 characters. And you can just spam your initial skill in the beginning to 1-tap the bird so before it launches its ultimate. So by clearing this stage in about 1 to 3 seconds, that's going to be your fastest cycle time to just rinse and repeat and go ham on this stage. It's going to give you the best yield of multi-coins since we're clearing the stage so quickly. Thanks for speaking on that for me. You might spend a few, but you'll wait on Tweak's build. Yes. Listen. It is no secret that I am a full-blown Tweaks fanboy when it comes to Last Cloudia. And I will say until I die, unless you have to, and no one has to, but I make the argument in my case, like I want to make a video tomorrow on the banner when it drops. So I'm going to drop probably $10 to get the paid gems to do a summon video. But if you don't have to summon right away, and you can wait for the pros to test their things out, probably within a week. Tweaks does a nice solid week of testing. Cryptman will do a nice solid week of testing in PvP with the Grow. Deimos is another good one. There's a lot of, you got to determine your reputable people. And once you find once you see their findings after a good amount of time, then you should make your decision to pull. And that'll give you time to farm up more crystals if you can and if you need to. Utari! Have fun at that meeting. I'll see you later, my friend. CJ, your message was retracted. I don't know what you're trying to say over there, you nonsense boy. Yes, the whales are our test dummies, and you should use them accordingly so that you don't get stuck with a character. There's so much to this game, and I love it because it's complicated, but it's also so much to explain that sometimes I don't know where to start. Like Tweaks getting a character and being able to max out its board and get it to level freaking 100 in the first 24 hours. That's not going to be the experience of the vast majority of your average player. What do we get? Gold? Nope. Ew. 4 coins from that. Yuck. That's not going to be the experience because even me, it takes me weeks to flesh out a character to completion. And in the beginning, it took months. It took me literally, I think, 2 months to complete my DB Ray, finish his ability board, get him to 6-star, max out his level. So for a lot of players, you need to recognize where you are. What's the speed of your material grinding? What's your actual capability? How long it's actually going to take you to flesh out a character? Because if you pull for a character because Tweak shows off an incredible build the day after it drops, just recognize that the reason it might look so good is because he has the whole board maxed out. He has skills from arcs that maybe you don't even have and maybe you can't even get because they're limited arcs from collabs from a year ago. You got to keep all that in mind when you're making your judgment call on the character you're summoning for. So that's some of the most important advice. Like Shift Zekis, for example. I think he's an incredible character when you have him fleshed out all the way. But he just looks so mediocre before you can really put investment into him. Versus Nero, who you can just focus on maxing Nero's ability board, and by the end of it, you're hitting damage caps, and he's carrying you through difficult boss stages. But that's just my 2 cents. Just my 2 cents. No gold coin. I mean, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. It's a very rare drop, so I can't expect it every time we do this. All right, let's go. Let's do another 6. Let's do another 6 just to bring it down to an even 120 for my OCD's sake. All right, here comes another one. And oh yeah. That's what we like. CJ is bring CJ so dual wield about it. Oh, don't worry about it. CJ is being CJ, so don't worry about it. Got it. Which side of the newspaper do I read first? Oh, y'all are they're being siblings. In case y'all are reading the chat, I consider CJ and Ibaz the siblings of the Buddha Gang, the brother and sister that annoy each other all day. But yet they just always talk to each other. They don't stop talking to each other. It's great. Sekis is more supportive, though. Okay, exactly, Skip. I think that furthers my point. If anyone else wants to jump into this. Anyone else want to jump into this? Here we go. Thank you. That furthers my point that Sekis, if you started the game and you summoned for Sekis, and you get him, and even if you build him out a moderate amount, he's not going to shine like a true DPS character will alongside Sekis. The same argument can be made with Gen. Gen is not going to look as incredible as he does without your main DPS alongside of him. And I think the same can be said to an extent for Sekis. Sekis takes advantage of all his damage caps and buffs, so he can still shine alone, but not like not to the degree of pulling DB Ray or even a Bayland, who is just going to smack so hard, and it's very obvious to realize why there are certain characters that just start with a bang. They're more feature complete. Is that how it was explained in the past? Feature complete, is that the right phrase? Oh, yep. See, the siblings are just bickering in the comments at this point in time. So we're gonna just keep sending it. But thank y'all for blowing up the video on to grow. I mean, it's always exciting when it's a new character being released. I know that. People are just chomping at the bits for any information they can get. Any info that we can snag. Are y'all pulling? I know we kind of discussed that earlier. But I'm doing my one step up. I'm doing my one step up. And then that's it. Unless I guess my game plan is to do my step up. Throw a little money at Adis because they deserve it, in my opinion. See what we can get off of that first lap. And then I'm going to take my own advice and just take a step back. See what the veterans come up with. And at that point, I imagine I'll have farmed up some more crystals because with multiplayer going away, that'll allow me to shift my focus to the events that are being reran at the moment. Those offer more crystals. I've still got a bunch of hard modes, stories that I can grind. So I can farm up a lot of crystals in the meantime for the next 2 weeks. And I'll make a judgment call once I see their final verdict on to grow. Yeah. That's your boy. That's your boy's plan. First lap discount setup. Yep. You have 90 SC Sukasa, and you are still going to pull. Sukasa's very good in PvP as well. Sukasa's very good in PvP as well. Listen, we'll take that. 24 multi-coins and a rainbow cluster. I'm not mad at that drop. I'm not mad at that drop. Banner runs today before anniversary. And that's the thing. We've got time. The banner doesn't disappear after the first day it drops. So you gotta play smart. If you're a budget or a free-to-play player, if you don't play smart, you're going to be tempted to re-roll all the time. And in my opinion, re-rolling, unless you're coming back after literally a year, and your units from a year ago are absolutely worthless, and it's like you're starting from scratch, which I would argue, even depending on what arcs you've gotten, depending on how much your towers have been leveled up, you're not starting from scratch really. But you know, every situation is different. But in my opinion, re-rolling, it's taking steps backward. It's taking steps backward. Seb's in the building. Yerp. Yerski. What's going on, my guy? How you doing? How's that GTA roleplay going? You a mob boss yet, or what? Sebastian, as y'all can see in the chat, he introduced me to GTA roleplay, which I streamed on Twitch for a minute. A very different pace, a very different game compared to my gacha addiction, which we are all here to enjoy together. But man, gold coin number 2. That's what we like. Hey, that's what he like. Ooh. We got it. That's very nice. That's very nice. I just lost my train of thought. But yes, GTA roleplay was a very, very funny experience. One that I could make available again on YouTube. I actually have those videos privated, because I just wanted to take them off of the channel once I started really investing my time into Last Cloudia videos. I decided to take anything that wasn't gacha related off. Or not off, but I made it private so it's not public. But they're there. They're there. And we had a funny little journey my first ever day of GTA roleplay. It was pretty insane. It was pretty insane. Yep, your cartel now. Sean, this game is so hard to start over, it makes sense to watch other YouTubers to see if the unit is worth it. That's any gacha, my friend. Especially in this one, because it takes so much. But going back to what I was saying, it takes so much and a lot of time for us budget / free-to-play / newer players to build these characters out. That's what you want to make. That's what you want to see if the character is worth that long-term investment for. That's the reason why, like, Del Mordo, a fan favorite of mine, but I just want to build out Shift Lebet because I don't have a good Earth type attacker. And Shift Lebet has so many uses. She's so freaking OP in so much difficult content that she's my focus right now. And luckily through this event, I've got her fully enhanced. I've got her to Awakening 4, and I'm working on her ability board. I think I'm at like 70 something out of 108. So still a while to go. You know what holds me back, because I cannot reliably auto farm, is rainbow crystals. Rainbow crystals have literally just stopped me. Burp incoming. Hold up. It's because I'm talking so much. Just that air wants to come up. That's not a bad coin. That's not a bad coin pull. What is that, 23 coins? 23 coins, heavy. We'll take it. What was I saying? Sometimes I talk too much and then I lose track like a squirrel. Maybe it'll come back to me if I just sit here in silence. Rainbow crystals are a biatch. For real, for real. Rainbow crystals, the 2 nights I was able to successfully, without any connection interruption, I was able to do like 2 8-hour overnight auto farms of Imperial Commander 3. And I had like 40 rainbow crystals. So I know that that's the answer. If I can do a week of straight auto farming without any issues, that would be the answer. Because if I get that average 20 a day and I can get 100 rainbow crystals in a week, I'll be building out these units a lot faster. But at the moment, even with my freaking powerhouse of an internet, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's partly ATIS's servers to blame, or what, or since it's Wi-Fi is not as reliable as hardwire, so I don't know what it is, but 8 times out of 10 I wake up and my game has had a connection issue, which has stopped the progress very quickly, maybe an hour into the auto farm, possibly sooner. So it's a struggle. It's a struggle. First world problems. Yaj, 90 rainbow clusters here, but 10 rainbow crystals. Literally the same. Literally the same. There's a cluster right there. We'll take that 10 multi-coin though. We will definitely take that. I am good, my friend. I am doing wonderful. I'm happy to see you stop by. You know, if you're just joining the room, if you're just joining the stream, I want to hear y'all's thoughts on DeGrow. We've been talking about her throughout this stream since I started about, 40 minutes ago. But I want to hear everyone's take on the queen coming, because it is confirmed. She got that female voice. Connection issues. Your game crashes. Well, that's because you need a new phone, my friend. That's because you need a new phone. I'm telling you, CJ, when we make it big, I'm gonna buy you some good, nice equipment, because obviously you don't take the time to do it yourself. You're a new player. Should you summon for the unit JIT? That's a good question. The answer is wait. And at the moment, my answer is no, not at all. Unless you're gonna, if you're willing to put some money down, I would buy enough paid crystals to do the first step up, because you get a free multi-summon at the end. It's probably only going to be like $10, maybe $15. So I would definitely recommend doing that as you're just starting, because you may pull other things that'll enhance your account. However, should you invest your free crystals that you'll be grinding on this banner before the second year drops in 2 weeks? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And that is totally my opinion, and based around no factual evidence of what is coming on the second year anniversary. Just my gut feeling. Just my gut feeling. Forces at 262 rainbow clusters and 7,500 crystals. I wish there was a material trading system desperately right now, because I would take some of those crystals from you. But then again, you've pretty much maxed out all your units, so you're just stockpiling like a maniac. You would have liked to grow to be all physical. Just seeing that she has magic was kind of meh. That's kind of how I felt in my initial breakdown of her kit, which I posted earlier about 11 a.m., almost 2 hours ago. Yes, she's got a wonky kit. She has got a wonky little kit, in my opinion. Kind of all over the place. It's weird that she's got some spells for magic casting. She's got debuff. She's got debuffs, but she's got no MP ups, right? She's got her little magic spell, her black hole or whatever. that inflicts silence on the enemies. But she's got a lot of physical damage multipliers and a couple tanky abilities like what's the blood one called? Can't remember. The one that saps HP based on your damage, blood something, and her like chance to recover 50% of the damage she takes back. And some breaker abilities, like it's all over. Blood Force, thank you. Libet has that Earth spell. Yes, she does. But she scales off of intelligence. So even though it's not optimal, and I'm not suggesting building Libet as a mage, her kit, her core supports her using that spell. Does Libet have MP ups? I can't remember if Libet has MP ups. Libet's similar because she has that one spell and she's got all of her debuffs like Giga Weak and Giga Shaker. And she has a lot, but she has like a lot of attack ups. No, she doesn't have attack ups. I'm so sorry. I know she has crit 3. She's got Earth Attack raise. I guess, yeah. They are similar, aren't they? They are similar. Buddha, will Elsie have another collab? Oh, for sure, Pharrell. Absolutely. They make way too much money off their collabs not to keep bringing them back. They make way too much money. You'll say for now, Jick. I think that's a smart move. I hope you can stay strong, my friend. Because it is a tough task. There's no doubt about it. It is a tough task. Do locked and send. We're going to burn through. Well, actually, I think we're at an all right pace. Between me talking and stuff, we're not like grinding this event like we could be at that pace that like Crit Man grinds on his stream. But I like to talk with you guys. I think it's just more fun. THY. Die. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the stream. The Alice bait banner is coming, and dang, I would be a liar if I told you that I like fully support skipping that banner, because Alice is one of those units. Alice is one of those units. That is going to enhance your account as a DPS unit in every way, shape, or form. She offers so much cheesing that it's a bit insane. That room code's up for anyone to snag, by the way. We need one more. Alice is a trash unit. Fight you. I don't need to. I'll let Alice fight you and prove herself. Because, I mean, just the simple fact that she allows me to clear the tower without ever bringing a mage. That alone is a ginormous selling point. Giant selling point. Shift Rimuru Pog. I'm just going to say ... because I ain't trying to send any spoilers. But yes, Slime Collab rerun could probably be very lucrative for them. Sea Slime rerun. Yep. Skip said that. Alice bait banner is still tempting. 61k on the pity for second Annie Train. You're getting up there, my friend. You're getting up there. If you've been paying attention, check out my crystal count next time we go to the home screen. Yellow Jagger Lane. What's good, my boy? How you doing today? Always good to see you. Sean, you don't think a hybrid DPS isn't bad, but like you said earlier, this game is dual wield PDPS heavy. Facts. And a hybrid that doesn't have any PvE content to tackle unless raids are added, which based on the multiplayer Q&A, I think that is extremely possible. You know what idea I had the other day, which I never even discussed? I never even brought it up in any video regarding multiplayer, but 4v4s. Last Cloudia, which I imagine someone on the team has had to have thought of this. They create guilds, And you can do 4v4s against guilds. Guild raids or guild battles, guild wars, right? This is totally doable now. They'd have to work on their lag because now you're introducing 8 people into the same lobby, which they can't really even handle 4. So we've still got a lot of progress to make, but thinking very far ahead. I think that would be very fun. Very fun, very dope. Opens the door for a lot of new play styles. However, yes, Sean, going back to your comment, that's why I think she's going to be crazy for PvP. Because I think she's going to provide this hybrid PvP debuff tank with decent damage to wreck the arena. I think that's going to be her place to shine. But in PvE content, you're going to run dual wield on her to do the damage output. And that eliminates 25% of her kit, of how useful her kit is. Just my take on it. Just my take on it. Again, taking away that 25% of her kit in order to lean her more towards the damage may still be incredible because she's got some fat damage caps. So double the hit counts on those damage caps are going to be looking pretty insane. So it may be worth it to sacrifice. But if I'm looking at it from a stance of analyzing what is given to me and seeing what the company, what the devs want me to do with that unit, dual wield is not really it's not in the equation. Steven Sykes. What's up, my friend? How you doing? How you doing today? Jagger said, waiting for Annie. You should be patient. You're running out of crystals. Yes, you should be patient. You should grind the event reruns that are coming around. Grind whatever store you haven't, if you have that available. And just wait. Wait for that second Annie. Just wait for it. You're doing 16K per hit with Sek is very nice. I mean, this event alone has exposed how lucrative Sekis can be as a physical damage dealer. He's got really nice damage caps. He's got some very strong skills. His S1, S2, S3. So it's totally worth it. Totally worth it. Well. Buddha is live. Took you long enough, Drake. I've been live for 50 minutes. Where you been, man? How's it going over there in Sweden? Is it cold? Or how's the weather? Buddha Wolf Guild squad up. Cal. Don't let all my secrets out, okay? Listen. You get that sneak peek if you're part of the Buddha Gang Discord, which I do have linked in the description if you haven't joined already. Oh, I almost knocked the phone off the table. How's multiplayer treating you, my friend? Oh, man, it is a grind, I must say, but I'm confident. I believe we can pull off getting the ring. Definitely by the end of today. But I don't know. I'm trying to be optimistic. I don't know if we can get it done in 3 or 4 hours of streaming, because like I said, it took me about, I'm thinking 6 hours in total grinding yesterday to go from 51 to 75. So that's 24 rare coins. It's going to be dependent on how lucky we get with rare multi-coin drops, because at this pace I'm also not tapping the screen as quickly as I do if I'm grinding in silence. So I'm just hoping that all these hostings that I do result in a miracle, so I can actually buy the ring on camera. Because I'm getting the ring today. I'm getting the physical ring before Jalabanga goes away. But the question is, can we get it done before I get too tired and need to end the stream? So yeah. Multiplayer's treating me nice. I went off on a whole tangent, but you already know that's what I do. That is what I do. Waiting for that protein bar sponsorship. I'm waiting for any sponsorship. I am open for business. Last Cloudia, let me be your sponsor. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel about Last Cloudia wanting to sponsor me, because there is, especially when the game that you're playing sponsors you, from what I've seen, there's a lot of limitation then placed on that content creator. And then they become basically your boss, because they're like, you can talk about this, you can talk about that, you can't talk about this, can't talk about that. And I almost don't want to give up that freedom. Now, if they're like, we're going to give you thousands of dollars a month, then I'm like, yo, let me sign my soul away. So there's room for negotiation. But yeah, this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to be a YouTuber, man. So I'm ready for those sponsorships. But we got a while to go. We're still a baby. We're still like a fetus. We're still a fetus of a channel. I mean, the fact that we have the support that we have and the response for the size of this channel does not escape me. Like, thank you all. Here we go. Here the thank yous are going to start again. Thank you all for being here. Y'all making your boy's dream come true. I feel like we just hit 1,000 subscribers yesterday, and now we're already close to 1,250, which is crazy. It's insane to me. So it's amazing. I'm on cloud 9. Y'all know this. Y'all know this. It's warmer than when we last talked, Drake. Well, that's good. You don't have to wear 5 coats on top of each other. Nyanevo. I don't think I've ever tried to pronounce your name. You equip the new ring on Sekis. Nice. Nice, that new ring. I'm jealous that you have it. But I'm also happy for you because I know how freaking good it is. Ivo, or let me not skip some people. You're nowhere near getting those rings. Well, unfortunately, unless you can dedicate a lot of freaking time out of your day to grinding it, most likely you're not going to get it before they shut down multiplayer for the little closure period they've got planned. How good is PDPS Zekis? Very good. Very, very good. I'm very confident saying he is very good. Use GL tools for some old phones. Fake hardware to play multi, but root needed. Sorry for bad English. No, you're good, FG. You're good, FG. I don't think I would understand what you're saying if it was perfect grammar. Use GL tools. I think because you're using some technical terms that's going to escape me. I'm so sorry for everyone waiting for me to press the ready button. But anyone who does understand what FGU is talking about, I hope it helps. All right, y'all are talking to me. Ivo said, I guess I don't have to say the Discord anything since you already have it. I do. I have the Discord link in the description. You going to push for the magic ring before multi goes away for 50 days? No, absolutely not. If anything, I would pick up the green ring. I'd pick up the SARS ring before I'd get the magic ring. One, because I'm team Ivos. I'm team physical damage all day. Mages are my last priority, especially since they're not as relevant as they used to be. And I want all those status ailment resistances for PvP. That's my thought process. So after the physical ring, I'm going for the SARS ring. Always room for that money. I think that was probably when I was talking about sponsorships. Ivo throwing up Discord emotes, please. I need to. Guys, I can also, that's another form of revenue that's open to me, but I don't have a solid plan. Memberships have opened on the channel. That's the monthly subscription that you can do to support your boy. It's not available at this moment, but I can apply for it. Basically, YouTube gives you all these applications you got to fill out when you reach certain tiers on your channel. And memberships require you to come up with a package, whether it be extra content, emotes, loyalty badges. You submit that all. It gets reviewed. And then you move on to it's like a 4-step review process. And then you get approved for channel membership. So, I mean, like you said, Discord emotes and stuff I'd have to include in my package to submit. So it's kind of like I got to compile everything and get it all ready. Get it all ready. Get it all ready. It's exciting stuff. Where else are we? Am I losing track? Mod Watch. Imagine you had them here. Where is it, CJ? You know what else is awesome? If you guys like this vids, oh, my boy Jagger, that liking a video promo. Mod check. Neon Evo. Nyan? Is that a color? Is Nyan a color? I'm going to call you Evo. And I hope you're cool with that. Tell me if you are. Tell me if you're not. Neon Evo. I'm going to shorten it to Evo. Did I not mention how lazy you were, CJ? CJ, hook me up with that. Check your DMs on Discord. Hook me up, bro. Hook me up. Too good to pass up. Oh boy, that's embarrassing. What's embarrassing? Drake said you're very lazy. Everyone's picking on CJ now. Come on, baby. Gold coin! Oh, not even a single multi-coin. It hurts. It hurts. Probably, again, I'll go next round. Don't have any chance of getting the ring either, as too much time to do. I mean, that's the thing. I'm in a fortunate position for grinding this because I can justify it because I'm like content. You know, yesterday I was slow with posting videos, but that's so there's a chance that we can snag the ring for today's video, which is a big selling point for the video and something that I want to catch on camera, our first multi-ring purchase. So I can justify spending all that time grinding. And meanwhile, I'm just enjoying playing the game. That one's too good. Just farm the physical ring. Took you 4 days. You don't want to do it again. I don't blame you, Snow. I do not blame you. H2S Sekis. Spam magic for days, so getting your magic ring is next for sure. Well, yeah, hydrogen sulfide. I did not pull that arc, unfortunately, during the Dr. Stone collab. So that incredible busted Ice Mage spell, I just held back a burp, is not, it's not available to me, sadly. You would support me, Buddha baby. Drake, I know you would. I know you would. Supported you on Twitch and you were there. I know you did, bro. Drake, CJ. Y'all are the only... No, I don't want to say the only two. Kakashi's been around for a minute. Chewy. I don't know if he's here, though. But y'all have been here for the longest. Since I started this go-around again. I've gone through like 4 waves of trying to do content creation. And y'all have been here since the beginning of this current, which is doing wonderful. More to work to do then. Mod check, Monka Steer are too good to skip. What are you talking? Is that, are those emotes? Are you talking about emotes, Ivos? Cyan is the color, not Nyan. Duh. Cyan is that like bluish color, right? Evo is your car. Neon is meow in Japanese. Duh. Neon cat. With the rainbow and the Pop-Tart. Evo is your car. I just don't know if I'm saying neon right. Neon? Or Nyan? I think it's neon. Neon. You'll do it today eventually, hopefully. Listen, I got our Hellfire. Hellfire keeps asking me, and I feel so bad, CJ, because I keep telling him, I'm like, yeah, I know I'm trying to get this channel so, you know, anyone in the Buddha Gang Discord can post their content there just to get it out there. Because obviously if you're a content creator, if you got the content creator role, which in my head I kind of have requirements to get that role, but I also want to have a channel open for anyone in the Buddha Gang. If you just make videos for fun, if it's just a hobby you have but you want to get it out there, I want there to be a channel for you to post your videos up. Unfortunately, I rely on the free labor from CJ. I can't say it's completely free. I've paid you a little bit. I haven't in a while. I need to send you some money. Willingly. It's not like he's supposed to be getting paid. I don't have him employed, okay? I need to say that for legal reasons. But I need to show you some love. But I rely on him to trick out that Discord, which he likes to do on his own time, which is incredible. And you already know I've shouted him out in the past. I'll continue to shout him out because without CJ, the Discord would not be what it is. It would not even be close to as fun as it is in there. So the ultra respect to my dude. please. Kohaku Love. Got LR arcs during Dr. Stone. Re-rolled those accounts. Oh, I don't even want to hear what you've been doing in the game, CJ. You got to figure out a build for your Chrome. I can't help you much with that one, my friend. I can't help you much with that one. Max out his trait that gives you items when he enters the battle, and then don't invest anything else into him. That's my my advice. Because Chrome, I don't know. Are you guys gonna flame me if I say Chrome is extremely overrated? Jawline Coon! What's up, bro? Jawline is, if not already, almost done with his rings. All three. Him, Crypt, and Tweaks have been the front runners of grinding this event. Did you finish yet, Jaw? Got the red ring, 120 spare red coins. But gonna hold on to them till something else comes out. Okay, no, so you finished. You finished the red, you farmed up enough for a second, but now you're just going to wait until, or if they release new gear. And that's not a bad move. That's not a bad move, especially if you don't need the other two rings. I want to scoop up the SARS ring just for that +1 status resistance, ailment resistance across the board. I think that's pretty juicy for PvP. It can be. This rerun event has some important items to rush or just random stuff from my opinion, which is not the most seasoned opinion. I haven't been around the block, but none of the limited enhancement equipments scream get me done, if that makes sense. Especially since we have 20 days. Like, if I could go back and give different advice, I would have told everyone, do not even touch these event reruns until this event goes away. Until Jalabanga goes away today, like tomorrow, I will start my event rerun grind because I still have 20 days to do it. All the time for the first couple days I spent doing the G-Lukiel quests and the Logia quests, I regret. Because I would have been done. I would have had a ring by now if I would have started the ground running. And we still have so much time to do all of those event reruns. So, honestly, I'll probably have a better opinion once I look into it more after this event ends. But, I don't know. Someone can probably... A veteran can probably further comment. I know Ivos can probably speak on that. That it's... Rodimus Prime. I love the name, my friend. Appreciate you. I'm happy you enjoy the content, so thank you, my friend. Sean, let me catch up. Totally forgot the LR Spear arc you think would add to the new unit PvE-wise. I mean, just to give you a general summary of what I think the Grog is not a unit you want to bring in PvE. Period. Or there's much better options to bring for just quick clearing PvE content. I don't think that's where the Grog shines. So, on that note, no, I think there are going to be better arcs for DeGro in PvP to promote how I think she's going to function best there, which I do not have those thoughts fleshed out. This is a very early speculation right now. But I don't think that arc, that LR Spear arc, I don't think that hits the mark with the Grog in PvP where she's going to shine best. Is it going to help her in PvE content as a damage dealer? Yes. But if we're talking about where characters look the best, what arcs are going to help them look their best, I don't think the arc is going to be extremely significant in that sense. I think it will help. I mean, it gives you a really nasty little break value on top of all the break multipliers that she's coming with. But other than that, that's one aspect of the arc that's going to help her versus everything else that's going on. It's kind of irrelevant in my eyes. No gold coins. We've gotten 2 gold coins so far. I think if we would have got like 5, which I know is totally a stretch for expectations, but if we would have 5 right now, I'd be a little more hopeful at getting this coin quickly, more or sooner rather than later. I am losing track of the comments because I'm rambling like a monster. Nyan Cat, you said it right. Nyan. I forgot how I said it. Appreciate the content. I'll send them to you so you'll see what they are. Yes, please, Iva. You don't need your pity, CJ? All right, that's fine. Screw you, bro. CJ does it off the strength. Steven Sykes, yeah, he is overrated AF. Chrome is meh. I agree, Skip. Buddha is hairline coon. Wow, bro. You have to call your boy out like that? Yeah, my hair's receding. It's a fact. It's just my life, okay? Just gotta accept it. Don't need your pity. Hairline coon. I mean, Chrome is a full-on farmer with decent damage. Correct. But that does not sound great to me. Outside of farming. Get most of the new units, but no arcs you wanted. Got Kingdom of Might. Okay. Well, that'll look great on top of Tsukasa. Jawline Kun's not even doing multiplayer anymore, just farming EXP now while using his orbs to get DXR to plus 20. Jawline Kun's on his own mission right now. Yaj, is it confirmed we are getting another boss stage after Jalabanga? Well, yeah. We don't know what yet, but yeah, in the multiplayer Q&A that I went over 2 days ago, or yesterday? I dropped it yesterday. They said that when multiplayer comes back around after this closure period, we are going to get a new boss stage that is not Jalabanga. So yes, we are going to get a new one. Jalabanga has amazing cluster drops. Yes, this cluster farm has been nutty nutter butter. Sucks because she looks so cool. She really does. I mean, what should tell you a lot is that's the main reason I want her. For her artwork and her pixel art. It's a big reason. It's why I'm going to drop some money to summon for her. But it's the biggest reason, which is a problem. No, CJ, my hair's not freaking crazy, all right? It's all right. It's tamed, right? When I had to wear a hat, it was because it was literally like a puff, and I couldn't push it down. So no hat today. Is it safe to say people who have Tsukasa are good in dark PDPS? Yeah. Yes. And it's safe to say if you have Tsukasa, you have a very solid damage dealer in PvP. Tsukasa's buffs made him a viable dark damage user, which, according to my conversations earlier, not from my personal experience, according to conversations I had, dark DPS was like not a thing. Not good anywhere. So Tsukasa is now more of a meta tier dark PDPS user for sure. And he looks good when taking on bosses because of his break capability. He looks great in PvP because he now has Human Slayer. So yeah, he's a very solid DPS option for your team in a lot of different areas. If you have Tsukasa, you don't need to grow. I just feel like they fulfill different roles completely. Tsukasa is your DPS in PvP. If we're judging him based on PvP, the way I see it, Tsukasa is your DPS. He's your human slayer, taking everybody out. DeGro is going to be fulfilling some weird role. I don't think DeGro is going to be a DPS arena role. I think she's going to have a different... Her optimized build, I think, is going to go a different direction. Sorry, I'm holding up the room. FG. G-Tools can fake RAM and GPU for spoofing the game. Oh, you're getting into big brand stuff. You're getting into big brand stuff, FG. My phone is too old and can't play multi. You use this application to play multi. Only for Android user and root needed to install this application. So, FGU providing the big brand cheese. If you're getting that your device doesn't meet the minimum requirements, there is a workaround to trick the game to thinking that you can play it. Is multiplayer closing tonight? 12 a.m. Pacific Standard. What is that? 3 a.m.? 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for 3 a.m. multiplayer is gone for me. And you can backtrack your time zone. If you're in Europe, I'm sorry. I don't know GMT and all that good stuff. I don't know it. I wish we all just went... I wish we all just used the same metrics. I mean, I guess it wouldn't make sense. Oh, I just sent someone a random friend request. Steeksy just sent you a friend request. We got a rainbow cluster, which I'll take. Like, I wish we all used meters rather than feet and inches. I wish we all used... Well, I wish America used. Because we're the only ones that don't. I feel so stuck in worldly ignorance being American. Anyway, that's as far politically as I'm going to go with that conversation. We're going to switch subjects. Is multiplayer closing tonight? Status Inflictor with SCT debuff. Yes. Interesting. Interesting. SCT debuff. Have we seen that before? I think that is a new... That's a new mechanic DeGro is introducing, yes? And it's only available in Arena. I mean, it's pretty nasty. It's the anti-haste. You can either bring a character back to normal SCT charge, or you can decrease it by negative 25%. So, she will be a disruptor / sub DPS. Yes, I do think she's going to contribute a lot in DPS because of all of her damage multipliers. However, you're not going to be running dual wield on her because I think you want to take advantage of all of her damage reduction capabilities in Arena. So you're going to rely on kind of fat single hits because she has all her damage caps and multipliers, dark attack raises. She's got the crit ups and like aim vitals, which aren't necessary but contribute to a DPS build. Yep, she has minus 35% strength, which is a huge number. It's a huge debuff. So that's what I'm saying. I think she's just she's gonna render the other team. She's gonna turn you into babies. She's gonna turn you into baby damage. So you're tickling anyone else. That's what I think is gonna happen. But I don't think she's gonna be your main source of DPS, like everybody's saying. Steeksies is your ult. Oh, she. Nice, nice. Pharrell, what collab would I like to see next, Buddha? By the way, the live streaming videos are awesome. Keep up the content. Y'all make my day with those comments. Thank you, Pharrell. What collab is next? Oh, I got to stretch out my back. I've been standing for a minute. I've been standing editing that video. It's probably healthy for me to sit down once in a while. Now I'm standing too much. Next collab, I'd like to see two things that immediately come into my head. And forgive the bit of mainstream. I would like to see either Black Clover, which I've never seen in any game. So I don't know what's going on. They don't release the rights to their IP at all, I guess. But a Black Clover anime, I would like to see. I've wanted to see since I've played Seven Deadly Sins, Grand Cross. Or probably one of the most requested I've ever seen, which is Demon Slayer. Those would be my 2 top picks for collabs. Hands down. Hands down. Gotta go, everyone. Sleepy now. Jagger Lame, get some rest. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I know your time zone is the opposite of me. So you are up a bit later in the day. Come on, give me that gold, bro. I want that gold. Jawline went and got 2 gold coins in 1 run in his stream yesterday. And I'm trying to be on that level, bro. I'm trying to get that luck. Oh, that would be so nice. Yaj, Gen, V, DeGro, and Tsukasa. Raw power team with debilitating utility. True. It's just a little too mono dark for my liking. It's a little too mono dark. I would probably replace Tsukasa for Logia. And I think that would be a very interesting team to see. All right, we're making good time. We're not going through these orbs very quickly, but at the same time, that is not good for our progress. I'm trying to think of like not running down the stream too quickly, but also we're on a mission to grind, and the only way to grind is to get it done quick. She seems to be a monster arena debuff for tank unit. Yes, keep up the great videos. Azkael is how I'm going to say that. Azkael. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Good luck on the run, Jagger. Yes, thank you, my friend. Are you sure MP closing tonight? Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Multiplayer is not closing tonight. I am a ridiculous boy. Jalabanga is closing tonight. Multiplayer is closing temporarily on the 31st. Oh, man. Thank you for checking me, She. Thank you for checking me. You are 100% right. From the 31st to the 15th, which is planned, sadly. It's a planned return date, which allows Adis to easily be like, oh, multiplayer's not ready yet. We're going to delay it until May. But it's a planned until the April 15th. And yes, it shuts down on the 31st. So even if you don't get your multiplayer coins grinded by the end of tonight when Jalabanga goes away, you're not going to be able to collect them as quickly as we can right now. But you can still grind out the material farming stages to get some rings. So there's still hope for another week for you to get a ring if possible. All right, Beast Key. Don't tell me you're trolling right now. Don't tell me you're trolling sitting on that preparing. Can we kick people if needed? Can I do it? Or do I literally have to restart the room? Because that's something that Adis needs to add. Well, while you're sitting doing whatever you're doing, that gives me time to catch up with comments. I think if they could do something like Black Clover, that would be great. It could bring it could be a lot of hybrid characters coming out. Yes, for sure. Black Clover is currently doing a collab on a game in JP. JP gets all the good stuff in gotchas, man. I think the Jala quest ends tonight. Multiplayer goes away the 31st and then is closed for 2 weeks. Correct. Black Clover would for sure be the one I want. Asta, Yuno, and Noel would be dope. All right, we had a spot open up. Demon Slayer collab would be hype. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Hope you have a good day, Buddha, and see you later. I'll make sure to leave a like before I go. Boomdogs, baby. My man. Always good to see you. Love seeing that name popping up. Great work, Buddha. Love the content you put out. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy you enjoy it because I'm going to keep it coming. Don't you worry. Something like Bleach. Yeah, Bleach is overrated. Let's get this quest going. Unpopular opinion? Room glitched. No worries, Beast. No worries. I'm sorry it glitched. I would have loved to have brought you along. Hopefully the next one doesn't. If you can sneak in. That Zero Plays is in the building. Throw your vote for Black Clover as well. So good. Isn't it true, my friend? Isn't it true? Bleach is overrated, but y'all want Demon Slayer? Nah. Bro. Bleach was one of the big three in its prime that just didn't get me. It didn't get me. It didn't get me. I say the big three, which actually the big three I think would be Dragon Ball. It's more like the big four. Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach were kind of like the big main. Well, they're Sailor Moon, but I don't count Sailor Moon. I feel like they pioneered bringing anime to mainstream because they were on what, Toonami and stuff on Cartoon Network back in the day. Come on, give me that gold. Give me that gold. Got a rainbow cluster. It's nice. They pioneered bringing anime to mainstream in America. And Bleach was cool, don't get me wrong. But it just didn't hit me like the other ones did. At all. Like when I think about my experience watching Bleach, and I think about my experience watching Demon Slayer, it's not even comparable, bro. It's not even comparable. There are some dope characters. Listen. Let me not get it twisted. There are some incredible characters and great story writing. There's some great writing done in Bleach, and I respect it. And I have enjoyed it in the past. But it doesn't, I don't know. Maybe because it's just an old head. It's not as exciting as one of these newer animes. I don't know. Just my thoughts. Beast Key is in the building, and it looks like it's working for you, so I'm glad. Oh, Hunter x Hunter! Oh my god, how could I forget Hunter x Hunter? That's number 3. That's tied for number 3. I want Miruem. He would definitely be a dark type attacker. He'd be dark DPS, but bruh. So cool. You agree on Bleach. Also, your Read-sama in my rooms. Yes. You wish for One Piece. Read-sama. Hell yeah, man. I've joined a bunch of your multiplayer rooms. Hunter x Hunter probs isn't happening since nothing is going on with the franchise. Correct, but Hunter x Hunter is so legendary. You don't need anything happening. It would draw so many people. It'd probably be equivalent to. There's nothing happening with DMC. DMC 5 is not a new game. Bleach is... Oh, I went up too far. Power Rangers collab. Oh, wow. Amber Perkins, I haven't seen you chat yet, so good to see you, as always. I feel like Dragon Ball would be more with Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, no, I'm not comparing when they were released. Yu Yu Hakusho is another one that would be... that pioneered, for sure. Forgive me for forgetting some of them. I'm just working on my little brain capacity, okay? I'm not talking about like the time, right? Because I think the One Piece anime has been running how long? When did the first episode of One Piece come out? Was it like in the 80s? All those coins and not a single gold. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. But I do like seeing all coins on that screen right now. How close to that ring? Should we check progress? We'll check progress once we clear out these orbs, because I can guarantee you we're not there yet. We're not there yet, brother. Not even close. You think they're airing again soon for Hunter x Hunter? Oh, that'd be pretty lit. Biggest curveball? What, Power Rangers collab? Yeah, that'd be like when Seven Deadly Sins announced, or there was a leaked announcement for a Stranger Things collab. Bleach best fight scene / music. Maybe with the music. And they've got some good fight scenes. They've got some great fight scenes, but I would not say the best. New tomorrow. I'm so sorry. Because I can tell by that comment. You love Bleach. You love you some Bleach. but I've had other fight scenes hit me a lot harder. Also, One Piece is still the GOAT. One Piece is incredible. One Piece is incredible. I mean, just the recent episodes. I ain't gonna say nothing, but man. Hunter x Hunter certainly won't happen, but you imagine Killua, the ult to put a heart in a paper bag would be so sick. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. No kidding. Freaking Godspeed Killua would be so epic. Godspeed Killua. You have to do Gon, because he's the main character. And Meruem. Those are your 3 collab characters. Your initial collab characters. Hasn't updated for 2 years. Rurouni Kenshin collab. See, I don't know that anime. I don't know that anime. Oh, we lost Skip. I think I was waiting too long. I got distracted. You just saw something on Reddit. How close to that ring? Already 1997. Oh, so Dragon Ball is older than One Piece as far as airtime goes. We got one spot open, people. Join that room. Join that room. Stranger Things would make you quit. I literally put that in, I think, the Reddit post where they put that at, or they put the leak out. I was like, if this drops, I will dead ass stop playing right now. Even though I did stop playing eventually, but that would have just ended my 7 Deadly Sins career right there. Okay, we got people. I'm so sorry. 7DS had a Stranger Things collab. Nah, of the 3, I think Naruto. Yeah. I mean, I'm biased because I like Naruto way more than Bleach. But so, I mean, obviously that's one of the reasons, because I was more invested in the characters. So the fights behind Naruto had me freaking jumping around like a little pogo boy. Oh, funny. You get caught up on the Dr. Stone, Buddha? No. I mean, I don't remember the last time we specifically talked, but I'm still on, like, I haven't watched past episode 24. I think I'm on episode 24 of season 1, so I'm not even on season 2 yet. What I do want to get back into is slime, because I saw people going crazy over the latest slime episode. Oh, double tens. We'll take double 10 drops, but it's not a gold coin. It's not a gold coin drop. Not really. They were just leaks. Yeah, there was no Stranger Things collab that actually happened, but I think they were. It was considered. It was not just a fake posting. Stranger Things season 1 was really good. Facts. The writings stagnated after, but like, it just don't fit in. No, hell no. It doesn't fit anywhere near anything gacha or anything anime. Keep that in America. Keep that show in America. Do not intertwine. Katy Perry is in a collab in FFBE. See, you think they have the trophy for the weirdest collab? Oh, it makes sense, because she's a celebrity that is known for playing it. So it's kind of a gimmicky collab. I'll allow it. I'll allow the Katy Perry collab. The only way you can see Stranger Things and Elsie is if they just took the monsters as units, and even then, it's boring. We got a spot open, people. Come on, help your boy Buddha get those gold coins. I want them. It's interesting when you saw it. Literally the last thing you thought 7 Deadly Sins would do. Correct. One Piece is the GOAT. Bleach started strong, but its ending is weak. I agree with that statement. Just your opinion. I agree with that opinion. Thank you for joining. JJK. Yes, it would. That's another option. But the thing is, I have not watched Jujutsu Kaisen in completion. So I'm not fully... I haven't watched any of them. I haven't watched Black Clover. I watched the first season of Demon Slayer. I need to watch the movie. But I haven't watched Black Clover, but I have watched a considerable amount of Black Clover to like be invested in the characters. I haven't watched enough of Jujutsu Kaisen to be invested in those characters yet. But yes, from what I've seen and the clips I've seen, it would be a very dope collab as well. Season 2 of Slime is crazy good. I need to check it. Bankai was the hypest power-up in any fight scene. New Tomorrow is not giving up. He's going to convince us all that Bleach was the best. Like I said, Bankais were very cool. But they weren't cooler than Super Saiyan, bro. I'm sorry. I know Dragon Ball is a bit overrated to most, especially to hardcore anime fans, but... Or Gear 4th, bro. Gear 4th Luffy had me freaking bouncing with him. I wanted to turn into Bounce Man, bro. Oh, that was so cool. That was so fun. We could talk about anime transformations all day. I'm about it. Keep Stranger Things in America. Yes, hashtag. Kind of want Laugmechia as a new unique monster unit. Oh, wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? Here we go. Don't tell me you're caught up on Black Clover from just watching clips. I watched... Oh, how far did I watch? Gosh. I stopped watching Black Clover because I dropped Verve. Now I have Crunchyroll, so I can pick up a lot of things, but I can't remember where I stopped watching it. But I dropped Verve, which just stopped my Black Clover progression. But I made it a good amount. I think I made it like 80 episodes in. And that's just a guess. But I made it pretty far. Not as far, but decently far. And then, yes, I mean, I'm a YouTube lurker. And all those Crunchyroll clips that they post pop up on my feed. And I click them, and I watch them, and I spoil myself. So, yes, yes. I'm caught up on Black Clover because of that. But I fully intend to pick it up from where I left off. Because I want the whole story. Gear Second, oh yeah, Gear Second's a classic. Gear Second's a classic. But, oh! Yes! Thank you to the team that ran with me. I'm sorry for anyone with headphones. Usually I drop my mic volume in post-edit, but that is not an option here. Fairy Tail could be Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail ruined it for me. Like, I was into Fairy Tail when it first started, and then it just got whack. Fairy Tail just got whack. But the concept and the powers and the characters are cool, but it just kind of got whack. I don't have any further description as to why, because it's been so long since I've touched that anime. But that's just the final impression I remember having. When I quit Fairy Tail, I was like, it kind of got lame. I don't know if I'm alone in that. Gotta go back to work, Glenn. Have a good day at work, my friend. Thank you for the wishes. I hope they pop up, my friend. What about... Oh, I forgot how to say his name. Ulquira? No, that is not how you say his name. One of the main antagonists of Bleach. I'm butchering. I can't remember how to pronounce his name. Ulquria or something like that. Segunda etapa. Super hype when that happened. That's facts. Yeah, when come on, dude, you can't compare screaming for 5 minutes, DBZ biting your thumb, and Steam OP to Bankai. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Are you kidding me? Have you heard a Goku scream? There's nothing like it. Super Saiyan 3 was the most bone-chilling experience I've ever had watching an anime. Bar none. And I think that's partly because as an adult, I'm incapable of feeling the raw emotion that I did as a child. So it's an unfair advantage when comparing. However, it was the most epic 5 minutes of listening to someone scream in my entire life. So no. Someone going Bankai looks cool, and it certainly probably has it's a transformation through better writing, if that makes sense. there's a lot more thought put into the actual Bankai transformation and what it is and how people acquire it and how it activates or whatever. But it didn't hit me. It did not even come close to making me feel like I could go Super Saiyan. I didn't watch someone go freaking Bankai and like be like, I wonder what my Bankai is. No. I just wanted to scream and make my hair turn gold and spiky. Oh, good times. And the freaking Super Saiyan 3 music was freaking epic. I'll take like Super Saiyan 3 transformation. Ultra Instinct was cool and it has pretty dope music, but nothing. If we're just comparing Dragon Ball transformations, nothing compares to Super Saiyan 3, bro. Nothing compares to the whole package of Super Saiyan 3. I'm so sorry. It's just how I feel. You unsubscribe from Crunchyroll because they always be spoiling stuff. I know. They're terrible with their spoilers on YouTube. Wanted to watch something else but couldn't miss my show, Tree to Leaf. I gotcha. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Fairy Tail didn't do power-ups right. Maybe that's part of it. Like I said, I can't remember what made me not like Fairy Tail anymore, but I just remember I don't. Too much fan service. Yeah, there was a ton of fan service, which is just like, I understand the appeal. I get it. I love me some women. But I don't like to be completely distracted by cartoon images when I'm trying to watch a storytelling, right? So that's why I don't like playing as female characters. I'm not a waifu man because it's too distracting for me. I can't enjoy the game the way I want to because my brain is not thinking about the theory crafting and the character building and the most efficient way to farm. It ain't thinking about any of those things. If I want what I'm thinking about at that point, I'll turn the game off and go hang out with my girlfriend. You know? Power of friendship gets boring for Fairy Tail. Yes, too much power of friendship, which there was a lot of that in Naruto, but not like Fairy Tail. It was way too much in Fairy Tail. Same problems as Bleach. It just repeats itself and the same story arcs over and over until conclusion. Oh, that's an interesting take. Never finished Fairy Tail because the boringness was to another level. Okay, so a lot of people agree with me. Ulquiorra. That's right. Ulquiorra. That's what it is. Ulquiorra. Thank you for helping me. Y'all are the freaking pronunciation squad. Y'all be helping me instead of just flaming me for pronouncing every name wrong. SS3 was insane hype. Thank you, She. Thank you. Imagine yelling for 5 minutes so hoarse. That was the beauty of Goku's American voice actor, which no shade to the Japanese voice actress. She is a legend. Is she still alive? Or did she pass away? I can't remember. But either way, she is a legend. But the English voice actor for Goku hit my heart on a different level. Never got those feelings from DBZ. Bankai had you actually hyped, right? You like what you like. Everyone's got their own opinion. No doubt. The real Super Saiyan is Goku's lung capacity. That's the real power of Super Saiyan, yes. That's why he's the most strong, because he can scream the most out of anyone in the DBZ realm. Thundercats! Oh! Good times. Ultra Instinct never yelled. No, it did not. Just how they said or whispered, Bankai, right before they transformed. That was so good. I'll give you that one. That was a very, very nice touch to those transformations. Because you knew something crazy was coming. You knew something insane. What's the guy's name? Zarachi? Is that his name? I feel like it's not his name, but it might be. I'm trying to reach the depths of my memory. I think it was Zarachi. He was my favorite character from Bleach, bar none. Aizen was cool. But Zerachi was freaking nuts. Yes, please, guys, hop in the room. That's why I have them private, so that we're doing exclusive Buddha Gang rooms. Just use that friend code or that room code. I keep calling it a friend code. Just use that room code up there. Best transformation of LC main cast so far, in my opinion. I'm going to be honest with you. Well, DB Ray's got an unfair skew just because he's Ray. But Lebet's transformation had me hyped up. That wasn't like the power of friendship. That was like the power of parenthood. She got the biggest handout because she basically did like a soul fusion. Spoiler alert. Shit. No, guys, we need a fourth slot. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I did not call that out early enough. I'm so sorry. Anyway, Lebet's power up had me like ready to go. I was ready to go. Sekis is so lame. They could have done him so much better. I think. Give me He-Man and Grayskull. Oh God, my friend. Oh God. If you want an emotional reaction to an anime, check out Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash. It's short, so you can do it often. Get a weekend. The storytelling is so real and gritty. It just hits different. Okay. All right, Zero. I'll have to check it out. And this is to go even further beyond. So good. I can't do it. That's as much as I can do. So good. Like something you just want to see people beat the trash out of each other. But Fairy Tail was like, here. I ain't going to read that out loud, but that's pretty funny. Still alive, just 84 years old. So she is an old coot, huh? Oh, well, yeah, no, duh. There's still episodes coming out and movies being made. So yeah, duh, she's alive. Just couldn't remember. Still kicking at the young age of 84. It's all that freaking... It's because she's harnessing the power of Goku. That's why. She's 84, probably acting like she's 50. Bulma's JP... That's right. Bulma's Japanese voice actor died. Rest in peace. Yes, that is what I remember. Grimgar is literally art. Okay, Cody. All right, so we got a second to Zero's recommendation. Zaraki Kenpachi. That's right. I think I combined his two names. I combined his names. Zaraki Kenpachi. Kenpachi was so dope. I think Kenpachi was my favorite. Kenpachi was my favorite because that's the fight that introduced me to Bleach. Was him versus the Espada. And like the Espada he was fighting was wrecking house. And out of nowhere he just came through. It was like, it's done. It's over. There you go. You like to fight, I like to fight. But who likes to fight more? Oh, it was so good. It was so good. Oh, it was so good. Shift Bets was the most emotional, which I think is what I resonate with. Like I said, I've said in many videos, I'm an emotional man. Oh, goodness gracious. Something in my eyeball. I'm an emotional man. So things that hit those emotions, those are the things that impact me. Which Lebet's definitely did. Ray was like Super Saiyan. Ray like unlocked his power from the past and went Super Saiyan. And that was cool. That was cool. But Lebet, the way she freaking got her closure. Spoiler alert. The way she got her closure. And then turned around and like deflected DeGro's attack and was like, let's go, mofo. Lebet was the coolest transformation in the bunch. Okay, so a lot of you agree with me. Buddha hates spoilers, but I am spoiling so bad. I'm spoiling so bad. I am assuming that everyone has beaten story in here. Dang it. I'm a hypocrite. Darn it. Zekka's got that real handhold power up. That's what I'm saying. It was like, come here, baby Zekkas. You're having trouble? I'll help you out so you can fight this monster. And you gotta do something for me, which we don't know yet. But, I don't know. It was very lame. You never get to go Super Saiyan with that wimp scream. I'm going to ignore that comment. Nerd DK in the building. I know y'all know about that Nerd DK. He's always putting up good videos. So thank you, my friend. Thank you. Steven's heading out. It was nice to catch you as well, my friend. Always a pleasure to meet up with you guys in stream. Oh, if that second row would have been a gold coin, this would have been the best reward screen of the day. Remember, Perkins, you want a Made in Abyss collab. I don't know that one. I'm not that hardcore. Well, I'm not even being hardcore or not. It's just there's a lot of very popular animes I'm not caught up on or have even started. I'm not a real weeb, guys. I'm a fake weeb. I'm a faker. There's that room code. Everyone feel free, step up. Let's run these orbs dry and then see our progress. See our progress. The final reveal, the big reveal will happen at the end. At work, chilling, showing some love. Dude, I want to see that reaction to that to grow, bro. I want to see that reaction. I know you saw that video. Did I watch? Oh, y'all are talking. Made in Abyss is a solid anime. Wish they released a season 2. I would like to catch up on a lot of the, 1 season, 2 season animes. You did. I was waiting for that reaction video because you're always up earlier than me. You always get those up quick. But I didn't see one today, so I figured you were probably working. That happened to me with the DMC. Characters. They dropped. It was like the one of the very few days that I picked up my side gig shift. Oh, hold on. This song's hitting me. Oh. 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 Oh, what was I saying? I picked up a shift and it was an early gig. I had to be out of the door at like 5 a.m. And at like 6, I saw they dropped the info and I was like, dang, if I was home, even though I probably wouldn't have been awake, but if I was home, I could jump on this and get it done, but I had to wait until like 8 p.m. that evening to get the reaction video up. Camera was bugging out. Reaction, a bust. Oh, you made a video and the camera bugged? That sucks, dude. That sucks. Budafish never seen a full beard. CJ. Bruh. Why are you bullying me, man? Press on bell notifications for last Cloudia. Oh, dude, that's tragic. That's tragic. I mean, you should have released it anyway. You have a lot of videos without your webcam showing, so it wouldn't have been like, where the heck's his webcam? Because I know you've been playing since day 1, right, bro? CJ takes shots at me all day. You know, I guess that's the price I pay for giving him the power that he has and letting him kind of do what he wants and just, giving me that free labor. He just gets to bully me all day in the Discord, on these streams. It's never changed. That's always been our relationship. That one filled up fast. I know. Can we get all those rooms to fill up that quick, people? Can we get all those rooms to fill up that quick? You say you grow it out and then shave. I do. Oh! I want that gold coin so bad. Guys, I don't even think we're close to getting enough. I don't even think we're close. Oh, deep breaths, deep breaths. I think it would be a minimum of 3 hours grinding at my normal pace to hit that 1,800 multi-coins. Sadly. This is why he said keep your money. I know. Because it makes him feel bad if I pay him money. He's like, oh man, I treat this guy like crap. And he's giving me money. That's not how this is supposed to work. So maybe I should. I'm just gonna send you our usual amount. Just hit you a little bit, a little sprinkle every day or every month. CJ will never touch these paid banners until the next swimsuit unit's released. Then you will. I know you, bro. You can't resist. 100% yes. Ozen especially absolutely love her aesthetic. You're still y'all are talking about that anime. By the end of today, you must have at least 2 rings. The community demands it. y'all need to start paying me if you want me to grind out 2 rings by the end of today. That's work. That's work. I mean, this is all work, and I really enjoy it. But I don't even know if that's humanly possible. I don't think that would be humanly possible for me to do. Because I haven't even gotten enough for 1. in 7 days, has it been? So how the heck am I gonna get enough for 2? Oh, you did? Huh? You did what? You posted it? I'm confused. I'm sorry, DK. I forgot what I said to you. I have the attention span of a squirrel. FYI. So I forget things very quickly. It's very unfortunate. Oh, I didn't see it. Huh. Your video is always... Well, you have one of... Huh. He did, watching it now. When did you post it? Did you post it like later? While I was streaming? Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, 49 minutes ago. So I've been streaming. Yeah, your boy has been doing his thing, baby. Got 1 Mother Souls. The second is going to take forever. Sorry for making y'all wait. Sorry for making y'all wait in these lobbies. 1 and the Mother Souls. The second ring is going to take forever. Yeah, bro. I mean, just I'm not touching anything in that shop until I get those rings, bro. They can keep all those Mother Souls, all those crystals, all that stuff is farmable. Maybe not Mother Souls so much, but I want all those rings. I want to clear those rings before I touch the materials in that shop. Those multi-coins are too freaking valuable. Yeah, I'll have to watch your vid after the stream's done. Y'all gonna get the magic ring or the status ailment resistant ring next? I mentioned my preference. My order is gonna be red, green, blue, because I never use mage. Mother Souls are farmable in arena-ish, but yeah, that is true. That is true. Your dailies, you get Mother Souls from the dailies. You're getting close to a ring. Props. You got like 8 coins. MGU. You got that crazy work schedule though, dude. Like, it's impossible for you to grind like you need to. It's impossible. Not working. I've heard you say you've worked like 70, 80 hours in 1 week before. That ain't happening. It ain't happening. Dirt nerd, you're barely at 60. It's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. I was saying earlier, this is what I do, right? I'm home grinding videos, making thumbnails. Like, I don't have another job. Luckily, I have a side gig that I can basically cover my bills by doing that. So I can devote time to doing grinds like these. You know, for the sake of the video. Like yesterday was freaking the most grinding I did in a day. If I grinded from the start like I did yesterday, I would be close, if not done with 2 rings. Because I got 25 rings. I got 25 gold coins yesterday. So that's 8 days. 8 days would have gotten me 200 gold coins. Yeah. 125 hours? That sounds like my old job. And I said, F that. I said, F that. I'm going to chase a YouTube dream because this sucks. I used to I worked my way up in a manufacturing facility, dude. And that was just, it drained my life force away every day. I aged like, which you can't really tell because I've still got a baby face, but I felt like I aged 5 years and 2. Bids look good. Thank you, my G. Buddha the hibachi cook. What you mean? I love me some hibachi, that's for sure. 25 in a day, yeah. I mean, it was like 6 hours in total of mindless farming. So it's not something everyone can do. Cooey boy! What's up, my G? I have seen you a lot in multiplayer lobbies. I know that. I've seen you hosting a lot of rooms. Can't say F that when you own the business. No, you can't. Well, then that justifies it. That justifies the hours then, for sure. So this is just a hobby for you. You just make videos as a hobby. How good is Sekis? Very good, Sea-Dog. Welcome to the stream. He is very good. A very solid unit. But he takes time. He takes time to invest in. So you're not gonna, he's not a character you're gonna pull and then within a week he's looking like he's incredible. He's gonna look insane after you've maxed out his ability board, after you've gotten enough arcs leveled up and put some, key skills on him. And then he starts supporting the team, raising the damage cap of elemental attackers, dealing very sizable damage himself. That's when he's going to look truly incredible. Worked at Kuka Robotics for years, and it's not easy. I imagine that is a manufacturing facility. All right, a rainbow cluster. I wish it was a gold coin, but beggars can't be choosers. How many have we gotten so far? 3? 3 gold coins? Those are the prizes right now. Those are the prizes. You're, oh, you worked there, MGU. Yours is here. You actually really like him. You make napkins. Nice. I used to make vape juice. Oh, good times. Good times. Been somewhat on that grind. I know. I see your name on those lobbies, bro. I see your name on there. For sure. This is your hobby, hence no thumbnails, etc. Yeah. The thumbnails are a full-time job, bro. I understand why people outsource their thumbnails. Filming the video takes me 30 minutes. 30, 45 minutes. Editing, thumbnails, rendering, processing, uploading, creating descriptions. That's what turns these 15, 20-minute videos into a 2-3 hour process. So I get it, man. Kyrie Tanur 84 SC. Are you talking about Sekis? Kyrie, right? Am I saying that right? Kyrie. Cheers, guys. Cheers. I haven't said a single stamp. So bad. You would make the cells that build cars. Tool machine election. Oh, snap. Yeah, that big green job. Gold coins, baby. That's what we like. I'm serious. Getting these gold coins is equivalent to pulling banner units on gotchas. At least for me. We're making progress. All right. 4 gold coins. We will take that. Like I said, every gold coin speeds up this process rapidly. So it's exciting. Exciting. You've seen you argue over my thumbnail with Omnivoid. Oh my god. Y'all want to talk about early LC drama? I had like maybe a couple hundred subs, like 200 subs. And I was looking on Google because that's where I go. But I find either images from Last Cloudia or images from animes. And, you know, I'll take those and manipulate them and combine them all into a thumbnail. But I was looking on Google and I typed in Last Cloudia and I'm searching through and I see my thumbnail. And I was like, oh, cool. My YouTube video is on the Google, it's on the Google page when you search Last Cloudia and you're going through images. But then I look at the description for the video and it's like not my text. It was like the description for the picture, which Google will usually take the title of your video and put that as the description for the picture. It was not my video description. And I was like, it's not my video title. I was like, huh? So I click on it and it rerouted me to Omnivoid's video. And lo and behold, he must have found my image on Google and thinking it was just a Last Cloudia image, stripped it and put it as his thumbnail. So I was just trying to be funny, and I was like, I put in that video, I was like, you could have at least gave me a shout out for the thumbnail, bro. And then he took it down. He changed it, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, dude. That was the first picture I found on Google." So, good times. That was funny. You watch all your videos for help. Gold coin hype, Sea Dog. You saw that too, Nikkei? Yeah. Good times. Buddha stream on thumbnail making? I could. That'd be dope. I'd probably do that on Twitch. And because there's like an art channel or a graphic design channel, so I'd be down. Y'all would see it and be like, "Oh, that's all you do?" I just get a bunch of different assets and use the erase tool and use a couple like image highlighters, shadowers, manipulate some lighting, and then I just mash it all together. And I'm like, I'll put something here, and I'll be like, and then I'll try and put it over here, and I'll be like, "Oh, that looks better." So I'll leave it, and I'll bring something else in and do the same thing. It's not like I've seen real graphic designers do their editing in Photoshop. That's another league, but gets the job done. Finna go grind out your 9th coin today. That big boy grind. You will never find your thumbnail. You have them hidden. You using Procreate? No, I use Photoshop. I have the Premiere Pro Studio. How long have I been YouTubing? Okay. So, y'all ready for Buddha history lesson? As far as doing YouTube to the quality that I try to do now, since my first Last Cloudia video. So, when was that? First week of December 2020. Oh! Thundercats hole! Just because someone brought that up earlier. That was a quick back-to-back. Not back-to-back, but that was a quick gold coin, one after the other. You look hot. Thank you. You're going to get me in trouble. My girlfriend's going to be like, "You're not allowed to stream anymore. People are going to be telling you you're hot." Oh, you mean hot? I am actually. I should probably turn the thermostat down. Oh, man. I took that compliment way too quickly, didn't I? You leave the stripping to baby mama. Well, all right then. Alrighty then. Some squad gold coin times 2. Very quick. One after the other. The creative process of an artist. Amen to that, Mobile. Amen to that. Yeah, that's major hype. Next room is up. Yes, we got some people jumping in. Third slot is taken now. Oh, I should probably take a drink of water. I brought 3 bottles in preparation to stay hydrated, and it's shameful, shameful. I'm like, why is my throat getting itchy? I talk too much. Talk too dang much! Yep, 4 months. 4 months I've been doing the YouTube grind that I'm doing now. So back to the history lesson, right? I have been trying to be a content creator. I started on Twitch when I was 18, so 8 years ago. 8 years ago. No, I'm sorry, not 18. That's a lie. 19. No, I tried to, that was my first Twitch video when I was 19. Or maybe I was 20. I think I was 20. I think the earliest video I have on my Twitch clips is 6 years ago, which would be, yeah, I was 20. And I basically would go 3-4 months streaming, but I wasn't creating content. I was just playing a video game on Twitch and getting a little bit of people that liked to hang out with me while I did that. And then I would go back to school, or I'd start a new job and I would drop it. And then I'd get sick of my job, or I'd go on summer break in college and pick it back up. Because there was always something. Oh, I just sent another friend request to Flane, right? Am I saying that right? Flane. An accidental friend request sent. Hope you accept, my friend. There was always something about just getting in front of the camera, enjoying the game, and creating this room or this space where everyone could enjoy. And I think I tried to drop a couple YouTube videos here and there, but I always was just trying to do Twitch. So then when I started this last go around in August, was I left my job for health reasons in July, and I was like, you know what? I've now worked the big boy job. I worked my way up to operations manager, so I knew what processes and typical business practices were. I knew because I worked very closely with the owners of the company, since it was a kind of a small company. It was a multi-million-dollar company that was a very small staff. But so I worked very closely with upper management, with the owners, because I was running their manufacturing facility. I was helping run. I want to say that I was not the sole operations manager. It's kind of like we set up this 3-man structure where I ran the logistics. We had one guy on the actual floor managing the people, and then we had another guy handling all the shipping and receiving. But I was of the top 3 in the management pyramid. So I was the guy who communicated back and forth with the owners. And so I knew what their grind looked like to be successful. I knew what it took, how much, like they may have only gone to meetings for 5 hours out of the day, but when they were home or doing whatever else, they were on phone calls, just throwing ideas back and forth to each other. It was a 24-hour grind, brainstorming how to keep their business pushing forward and continue being successful. So now I had that experience over 2 years, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to take all that, and I'm going to actually take content creating seriously. And that started in December. And I put up last Cloudia video, my last Cloudia video. And it got some traffic. My 5 reasons why you've never heard of this game. And I was like, uh-oh. Because you have to identify. It's like if anyone ever asked for advice from me, which I'm still a guppy. I'm still a guppy in the realm of content creation and like people on YouTube. Did I not click make room? Especially for gaming, you have to find a game that has enough supply for content creation. I'm sorry, enough demand for content creation by viewers, by people looking up information on the internet, but also one that's not already saturated by content creators, right? You got to find that niche. And so Last Cloudia was my first taste of a game that I could actually make content on and grow with it. Like before this, I was trying to do 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. You already got your big hitters. You got Seaton. You got Sekapoko, who's not as big as he used to be, but still way bigger than me. You got Kabuki. They're already... No one's watching other people unless you're bringing something completely new to the table, which is hard to do. If you're the first to report on these gacha game news, you're the guy that people are going to go see. You're the guy that people are going to go watching, and then if they like you, they're just going to keep watching you because they don't need to look for anyone else unless they're really interested in more people's opinions, which is possible. Last Cloudia was that foot in the door, and I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to, I really enjoyed the game. I was like, I'm going to keep trying to push content on this, and it was just like I've said before, the stars aligned, and here we are. 4 months, or 5 months, about 5 months later. No, 4 months, almost 5 months later. And it's just been an incredible, incredible journey. Off to work. I'm pretty sure you're already gone, MGU, but always a pleasure to see you, bro. Because I just went on a huge YouTube rant. Top 3 units arcs, in my opinion. Number 1 arc, Caldina the Great. Bar none. Bar none. It's got the best Arc Ether reward. A literally game-breaking Arc Ether reward. Not game-breaking, but meta-defining with Covert Gun Trishula. It's going to make whoever you slap it on, if they're an elemental attacker, it turns them into a no-attribute attacker, basically. Which is insane. It's insane. It's insanity. DK dip 2. Oh no, Mobile Gamers was saying bye to DK. I got it. I'm caught up. Send a purposeful request to Vast. What does that mean? All right, I only got through 1 arc. Number 2 arc. Number 2 arc. Dude, I would probably, in order to give you like a confident answer, I would need to sit down, come up with a constructive Rainbow Cluster off the rip. We like that. We like that. I would need to come up with like a grading criteria to measure the arcs, which is hard to do because there's so many different aspects of what makes arcs useful. 1 is the ability or the attribute. So when it's on a character, how effective is it? 2 is the teachable skills. How viable is that? Please retry. My internet messed up? Oh, no, there we go. The teachable skills, how useful are those? That's kind of a separate category. And then 3 is the Arc Ether reward. And you could argue that there's a 4th grading criteria on like how accessible is it? Because yes, Dravana is a golden arc. It's a golden boy arc. But hardly anyone's going to have it. If you were around when it comes around in banners and you either get extremely lucky or you wail for it, then you'll have it. But your average player, the majority of players are not going to have UR arcs, statistically. So I feel like that is something you have to judge when you're ranking all of the arcs and you're comparing them all to each other. It's like, yes, this can be the best arc in the freaking game, but if no one has it, Utari's back from all the meetings. Well, welcome back. Come here, chill. You know. This is why we're here. So you can leave all that stress and just chill with the homies and talk about what we all love. And that is this game. We're all addicted to it. We're all, alas, Cloudia addicts. And if you're not and you're just here for me, you are a saint. You are a Buddha saint. Pirate ship, yes, is huge, but if you're talking about PvP, and I guess that's another grading criteria, arena versus PvE arcs, because pirate ship is so nice. It's got the OP ability to stop characters from flinching for 10 seconds, which in PvP is godly. I think #1 in PvP. 2, its Arc Ether reward is extremely good for your thieves, your Chromes, your Yashimarus, your PT Robins. And its skills, what does it have? It has Pirate's Feast, which is just a nice skill, but that's only if you're doing multi-wave fights. But it's really those first two I mentioned. The fact that it stops you from flinching is OP as can be. And its Arc Ether reward is nice for farmers. So it's up there. It's up there if you're talking about PvP. And PvE, like I said, the only real use is its Beastly Banquet. I'm sorry, Pirate's Feast. And which is OP because you start the next wave at completely full skill stock. But also its Arc Ether reward is nice for your farmers. Killing Machines is slept on, I think. Sandworm, yes. Sandworm, I think, is it's overrated, but it's necessary. If those two if those two adjectives can exist in the same description, I think it's definitely overrated, but it is necessary because if you don't need it, it's useless. I started the game with DB Ray as my main damager. He comes with dual wield. Take away dual wield from that arc, and it is useless. Useless. Even the Arc Ether reward is meh. I mean, it's good. It gives a nice stat boost, but it's meh. And the attribute is nothing. And the skills besides dual wield are nothing. But as soon as you get a character like Gen, who, if you want to focus DPS on Gen, reaches another tier of DPS with dual wield, and you don't have it, then it sucks. Then it's like extremely valuable because of how useful the dual wield function is. So yes, that's my opinion on Sandworm. Exactly, Cody. I mean, to sum up everything I just said, it's only good for dual wield, which there is that argument that at least half of the characters that need dual wield already have it. So that's what I think. Killing Machines is an incredible arc. It gives you a nice fat 15% boost in your strength. So great for physical DPS, I should say. And then what does it do? It increases the damage of your, is it your ultimate specifically? It increases the damage of your ultimate specifically based on the amount of skill stock you have. You know, it was designed for Alice, but it still looks really good on any unit. And then that's nice, a whole board of coins. It increases physical damage up to what, 30%? And this is actually, you can clarify this for me because I don't know. All right, we're almost done with these freaking orbs, man. It says that it increases damage depending on how many... Okay, how does it word it? I could literally look it up right now. At arc level. Okay. Boost physical attack damage to enemy based on how many enemies share its type. Okay. I read that one of two ways. Plus 5% per enemy, including target. So does that mean the enemies need to be the same type as each other? Or the enemies need to be the same type as the attacker? Please enlighten me. Because one of those meanings is way more effective than the other. You're talking about the enemies. Your targeted enemy. So if I'm attacking a bird enemy, and there's 3 other birds on the field, including the one I'm attacking, I'm getting a 15% damage increase, right? There's 3 birds and there's 3 golems, or 3 Daborns. As soon as I switch to a Daborn, I get that damage boost depending on how many Daborns there are. All right, Sea Dog. You think the new unit tonight is meta? Potentially for PvP. I don't think that's a stretch. Potentially for PvP, not for PvE. And if again, I'm a baby in this game, so I'm saying that with confidence because I'm a lot more confident in my assessing ability than I used to be. But I'm also very aware that there are mechanics in the game that I don't truly understand. Oh my god. You got to understand that using an ultimate is trolling at this point, guys. Come on. Come on. We got the job done. It's fine. Sword of Corpses is extremely good for sword type users. Yes. Yes. Because that's just going to increase your damage as you kill enemies, and it gives you the 3% crit rate and 30% crit damage. So you can take off aim vitals, which is arguably, by the pros, a useless ability anyway. Connection error, no gold coin, but we did get a rainbow cluster, so that's like our tier. Our tiers of useful items right now: gold coin, multi-coins, rainbow clusters. If we get one of those 3, it's a good run. Is the new Arc Forelord of Ruin good? I think it's not bad. I'm telling you, if that first, it would be top tier if it shared that stat boost across your team, which I think makes sense if you have to make sure that all 4 members are a certain typing. I don't think it's unreasonable to then give those members the stat boost. But again, that's me just being me having wishful thinking and not reality. So the fact that it gives the stat boost to the one unit that the arc is on is nice. But it's a lot of requirement, I feel. It's a lot of restriction to get that stat boost on the unit. You don't get the second part of its attribute unless you are equipping armor. So there's no dual wield. So its design is not meant for your heavy hitter damagers. And the third attribute is nice because as the target loses HP, you deal more damage to that target. So that part's really nice. But the fact that if I go full damage route just to use that arc, and I completely lose a third of its capability, it's just not great to me. It's not great in my eyes. So run Bayland with no aim vitals. It all depends on your build. The aim vitals and you've got to judge your damage modifiers properly. And the example I'll give for that, I explained in one of my videos. When I was building out Gen, I think it was in my Gen showcase. When I was building out Gen, before I unlocked his whole ability board. I think the last skill I needed to unlock was no attribute critical raise, which is 5% crit rate and a 50% increase to crit power. Let me take a water break because my throat is going hoarse. Can't tell. Dango! Todo bien, hermano. Todo bien, todo bien. Estoy aquí. Grinding siempre. Where was I? I hadn't unlocked the no attribute critical raise. So keep that in mind. It gives the 50% to crit power. Before I had that unlocked, I had aim vitals, advanced aim vitals equipped, which is a skill that Gen does not come with, but it gives him a flat. Oh, wait, this burp wants to come out. Excuse me. Oh yeah, that one was building up. It's a flat 50% to crit power. And so I noticed that whenever I was critting, I was hitting damage cap every single time. So if I would have, and that's 6 SC, right? So if I would have unlocked no attribute critical raise, which gives me another plus 50% to critical power, but I'm already hitting damage cap with a skill that's giving me 50% crit power, those two abilities together are completely useless. So that being said, is your Bayland hitting crit damage caps without aim vitals? That's the determining factor if you should spend the SC on it. If it comes with it, then it's 0 SC and it's just like there's no reason not to equip it. But if you're spending extra SC to increase stats that don't need increasing, those are the things you want to think about to optimize your build. And tweaks can educate you a lot more than I can on true optimization. However, I'm just doing what I can. Doing what I can with this little brain I got. Okay, so Cody, yes, I'm glad that helped. You're welcome. Happy to explain you. Just you watch, Buddha. If I get her, you'll make her 100% for PvP. I think she can be viable for PvP. She's got stupid damage caps, one. And she's got good damage multipliers built in her kit. I think there is totally a dual wielding build for DeGrow that's going to look incredible in PvE content. But if we're talking about metas, I don't see how you, unless it's so broken that it makes all other characters look like a different tier below. In order to make DeGrow a dual wielder to bring out the max amount of damage that she can do, you're sacrificing 25% of her kit. Like all those and correct me if I'm not thinking of something, but all of those, like her high level magic chant, immovable object, two-handed spear, those skills are worthless. They're doing nothing, and those are big SC skills. So to me, I'm trying to look at it from like, when you optimize and you fully use everything that her kit comes with, how she's designed to be built, which sometimes how they're designed to be built it's not the best way, and I recognize that. But from these initial evaluations, that's how I judge a character when I think about them in the meta. And so if she's not designed to be a dual wielder innately. And in PvE, dual wielders run the meta because it's about how much damage output you can do. I can't say she'll be meta until we see her in game, of course. Like that's the factor that has not been that's the unknown factor right now, is what she actually looks like in game. This is total speculation. Yeah, I hope I'm not confusing anyone. She has great survivability. Yes, yes. She does have, yes, and in PvP, she's going to be, I think, or nah, I don't want to say she's going to be, I think she has a high potential. She's got a very likely potential to be meta in PvP. I do think so. So if you have advanced aim and the critical raise of an element, you don't need the regular aim vital as long as you're capping on crit damage. Exactly. However, can you correct me, or if you can someone clarify this for me? Can you get those element crit raises? Can those be taught, or are those only accessible through unit kits right now? I can't recall any arcs that teach Thunder critical raise. Or does Mech of Dreg of Veldios? No, that teaches Thunder High Drive. Sukasa 2.0, see, I don't think that's what she is, Killer. I don't think she's I don't think she can be compared to Sukasa. Sukasa is a damage dealing breaker. Period. DeGro comes with so much in her kit that's all over the place. You can't, I don't feel like you can compare the two completely. So Sukasa's LR has the Dark Crit Raise, so that can be taught. So yes, but I can look this up. How much SC is that? I can look this up. I don't need to bother you guys. Dark Critical Raise. 12 SC. So, on that note, do you want to sacrifice 6 SC? If this skill doesn't come built innately in the character, do you want to sacrifice 6 SC just to get a 5% crit rate? That is not worth it. Not worth it at all. So that's on the flip side. There's so many factors that determine what skill is worth using over another. It's not like mainstream. It's not just consistent. Where was I? Boom and nope. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Yeah, 12. Yeah, heck no. Heck no. At that point, you run Advanced Aim Vitals for 6 SC, and you use the 6 SC on something a lot more beneficial than 5% critical rate. At that point, you take off Crit Raise 3 if you're spending SC on that, and you put Auto Crit, which is what? A 15% increase in crit rate? And then you still have 4 SC to play with. So that's why I like this game so much, because of the theory crafting. I think that's why all of us like it so much. Because the theory crafting and builds can just be so particular, and every unit is a different situation. There's no mainstream way to build. That's why, like, I look back on my videos, like must-have skills for physical, must-have skills for magic. That list changes with every single character, because you've got ability boards to factor in. You've got how their kit, you know, what skills are going to bring the most out of their specific kit. So it's kind of an impossible video to make looking back. Guard build, yeah. Ivos loves her guard build, which is very good. I think the guard build on DeGro, oh, it's going to be nasty. It's going to be nasty. Captain Jabberwock, Beast of the End. Yeah, the The ReZero collab LR arc came with ice critical rays, which I don't have. A lot of new players aren't going to have that. The depth of this game with the characters, abilities, and arcs is why you love it. Same. Exactly. The sentiments are shared. One more! Fill that room up. Fill that room up. We're so close to burning these orbs down. And we're actually about to get 20 more in like 24 minutes. Thanks, that might help you build your units better since there are caps. This will help you with rebuilding some of your units. Yes, Sean. So to further on that note, that's kind of how I look at builds right now. Is like, what's going to allow my units to crit cap? Once I achieve that, then I go back and I start playing with taking off aim vitals, taking off advanced aim vitals, taking off critical raises, taking off crit rate. Like, then once I'm hitting crit caps, what can I go back and optimize, save SC for, in order to then try and boost either, or in this particular example, in order to boost my white cap damage, in order to try to bring my white damage up to cap, because then my crits are taken care of. Now I'm trying to raise my cap is taken care of. Then I go back and I want to raise my base damage. Or if you're like, my crits are good, or I'm comfortable with the damage that I'm doing, now I want to go back and I want to do a tankier build. So I take off advanced aim vitals. Now I can equip all of the guard abilities in order to add that level of tankiness that I don't really have. So that's where my head's at right now. And it doesn't operate quickly. It's a very slow analysis that takes me probably a lot longer than some. But it's been working. It's been working. I'm proud. Other than Maglion, Gen was the first character that I put my head down. I didn't look at any source of information from Discord or any guides on builds. I saw one video from Tweaks, and I stole the skill Maglion when Gen first came out. But other than that skill, he was like the first character. Well, Nero too, to an extent. They were the first character I built from the ground up and just tried to use my brain power to max. And so there are definitely some things I could have done and still can do to make Gen better, and have changed to make him better. But I'm proud of my initial Gen showcase video, because that's like all me. That's all my brain came up with that. And then after I made that video, I posted it, went and saw Tweaks build, and was like, oh yeah, I gotta change some stuff. That man is just too smart with it, bro. He hasn't even stopped by to say hi. He said he was gonna stop by. He hasn't even done it. Kind of salty. Give you Tsukasa Dark Crit Rage just because you have it. That's what I'm saying. Tsukasa might not need it. Tsukasa may not need it, Dango. But also, and another aspect to analyze is, what skills do you have available? So yes, Advanced Aim Vitals may be more efficient for you when it comes to SC, but maybe you don't have the arc with Advanced Aim Vitals. You have the arc with Dark Critical Rays. And that's allowing you to hit your damage cap. So you sacrifice that 6 SC to use that skill. But then those are the things you want to think about when you're getting new arcs. You're like, oh, I just got the arc with Advanced Aim Vitals. Let me work this up, put that on Tsukasa, play with the two skills to see if I can save 6 SC and further enhance the character. Wow. This is like a last Cloudia TED talk. Now you know Tweaks owns the Maglion skill on Buddha's Gen. He does. It's patented. It is patented. He licensed it to me. He's given me permission. There's no copyright issues. He's given me permission to showcase his ideas. So it's all fair. It's all fair use. Even though it's in the description, join the Discord to get the unit builds and other information. That's where we discuss it all day. People like Ivos. Ivos is another incredible unit builder. I've shown 2 of her builds off for Shift Lilibet and Merity. Both with specific functions, but amazing builds nonetheless. I've taken so much from just talking back and forth with her and studying her builds to be able to regurgitate the things that I'm saying to you now. Guys, we're so close. We're so close to finishing these orbs. I want to try and finish the orbs before I get the 20. And then I'm going to check. And I'm like praying by some miracle we have enough coins. Because I'm not going to lie to you. Your boy starts to get a little tired. You can tell when I start the stream, I'm like, up. We also haven't had anything to like bring my blood pressure back up, or to bring my heart rate back up. Like summons is easy. Summons are an easy pick me up, which we will do tomorrow morning. I'm excited. It's been a while since I've done a summoning video. But yeah, this is just the monotonous grind that I don't blame anyone for not doing because of this reason. I mean, it's been 2 hours and 43 minutes. And oh, well, that'll help. I was just about to get to the point of the only hype thing that can bring us up is a gold coin. Good times. Am I going for the paid quips? Oh, Cal. How long have you been around? How long have you been around the channel? All right, we've got 3 more rounds. 3 more rounds of lobbies. How long have you been around the channel, bro? You should know my sentiments toward paid equips, bro. You should know this. Sean said, honestly, learning a lot, and you were hardcore JP, DFFOO. I can't think of what game that is. Game had a lot of tactics, but this takes it a step further. Wow, yeah, this is one of the most complex games. That's why I love it so much. But that's why I also think it's difficult. Like, I don't know if this game can ever be truly mainstream because it's not simple, which also makes it more rewarding in my eyes, and I think in everyone who plays its eyes, but it's not pay. You can't just pay for everything in this game. You have to actually know how to build the units and how to use them in battles to get things done. You can't just muscle your way through every single aspect of this game. So I think that can stop people who kind of want it to be easy. Maybe. I don't know. Buddha's so nice? Why? What did I do? I can't remember what I did. Oh, I was talking. Yeah, I was hyping you up, iBoss. I was hyping you up. Because you deserve it, girl. You deserve it. Kind of borrowing it. Dude, after this days of grinding, I should bench poor Alice. No kidding. Oh, baby! That's a good one. Oh, all right, DK. Catch you later, my friend. Catch you later. I'll check out your video after this is over. Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. Holy cow. That's a lot of words. Wow. It's a Final Fantasy game, though, huh? So Final Fantasy had 2 different games at one point. Or is this still a game? Ryan was like, you were gone for an hour trying to catch up on the discussion. What do you think about multiplayer updates? Barlene brought up early this morning. I saw that. Wait, early this morning? Last night. Yeah, like early, like 12 a.m. last night. Yep. Yes. I was actually awake. I wasn't in a mood to play multiplayer. That's why you didn't see me. But I was awake and I did look at that. Oh, I'm trying to remember. There were a couple things that she said. I debated on making a video on her, but there wasn't anything like... there wasn't anything shocking. She kind of just continued. I mean, I know she said that, like, a lot of things that are going to change with multiplayer are far down the road. She said that they're going to refresh. Okay, yes, there is a big thing that she said. Crystal acquirement while playing gachas is they're planning on refreshing the amount of crystals you can get. But then she followed... oh my god, I keep calling Barlene a she. I'm such a doofus. He, Catman Barlene. Remember that. Catman Barlene, man, he said that that's not going to happen anytime soon. And the reasoning is because they don't want to reset the crystal acquisition and then make it so that the players that couldn't play multiplayer, who should have been able to play multiplayer, they now don't have access to the first round of crystals we've been able to farm. And I see that argument, but at the same time, how hard is it to kind of attach a queue to the account? And by that I mean, like, if you turn these crystal grinds into queues, so the first queue is this 6,100 crystals that we could get from playing first-time players in multiplayer. And then let's say the second one is another 6,100. Why can't you just say, okay, my account A, has depleted the first queue. So when we launch the second queue, he has 6,100. Why can't you just say account B hasn't drained their first queue yet, so that's still available, and they have second queue available? Like, I'm not a coder, so I don't know how like, I know coding is based off of logic. That I learned enough coding to be confident saying that. So if you can come up with the logic, you can basically turn it into code. So that's my logic. Why or why not can that be implemented in that fashion so that you're not completely stuck? Like, no one gets new crystals until this group gets their first round. Why can't it be like, okay, we're giving you guys the second round, and now this group has 2 rounds that they can farm? All right, I think I've explained that to death. I've explained that one enough. Alrighty. Must stay strong till anniversary. Pimpachu Gaming. That's a knee slapper right there. Pimpachu. Welcome to the stream, my friend. You must. I am doing the same. You can tell. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that count all the way up there. So good. We need one more, people. We need one more, people. Still a game. The Dissidia game is still going strong. 4 years. And still releasing content. Yeah. I mean, these games can last forever if the fan base is there. So gotcha. FF has 3 out right now. Dissidia, Brave Exvius, and OO. Opera Omnia. Oh, Dissidia and Opera Omnia are separate. That's fair. Yeah, you agree? You agree with me with that? With all that? How many cold coins have I farmed? We're about to find out. We're about to find out. I'm trying to grind out all of the orb recoverers that I've acquired in the past 3 days. And then we're going to take a look at the trade shop. Unfortunately, we're about to get 20 more, so it's going to delay the reveal. And I am fine with that, because if I had to place a bet, we're still not close. We're still not close to having 100 gold coins. We're close, but we're not like in my head, at an average of 10 multi-coins per run, if you take out, like Rithik did a sample size, and Tweaks also confirmed it with his testing. Over the span of 100 runs, you're getting about 9 to 12 multi-coins. I don't know if that's factoring in gold multi-coins. I'm just going off the average of 10. So at 10 multi-coins on average per run, I was at 75 last night. So I would need another 25, which is equivalent to 2,500 multi-coins, which is 250 runs. Okay. I think that rate the average is increased when you're hosting lobbies. So I'm banking on that playing a role in our grind right now. However, I only had 140, soon to be 160 orbs, which is 80 runs, which is not even half of 250 runs. So just going off that math, that's why I'm not so optimistic that we're going to, like, I'm trying to milk every lobby that I can host before I actually reveal to not only you guys, but myself, how much more grinding I have to do to get the 100 coins. Oh, you take your guess that I'm at 93 right now. I think that's a fair guess. Gold coins equals average of 13. No gold coins was 9.94. So there you go. The Forest in the building with the pro testing. You were thinking of War of the Visions. Oh, okay. How many coins you've gotten from host drops? So far 4. I think 4, right? No, 5. Because we had 1 pretty early on, and then we had 2 close to each other, and then we just had another 2 very close to each other. So we've gotten 5 multi-coins. So like I said, multi-coins speeds that up considerably, because that was 500. That's 500 multi-coins we don't have to worry about, or rare multi-coins we don't have to worry about, which takes our standard multi-coin down grind to 2,000 that we need. Yeah, 2 more runs of 8 here. 6 minutes. 6 minutes, we're going to get 20 more orange ores recovers. If I finish these runs here before 3 o'clock, we'll check the trade shop. Willie Lay, what's good, my friend? How you doing? How's your grind? Are you excited for the new unit coming? Are you saving? Talk to me. If you haven't chimed in on the DeGro discussion, because we've been going for a while now, I want to know your thoughts. I actually need to go to the restroom so bad. So after this, I'm going to hit start quest, and I will be right back. Please excuse me. And we're back. Oh, someone dropped out of the party. I wonder if that was a disconnect. All right, where are we? Still no golds for like 3 hours, but clusters are what you're farming anyway. Well, that's good, Sean. That's good. But yeah, I feel the pain of no. That was me yesterday. Yesterday, I probably would have had more, but my gold coin drop rate was horrendous. I mean, what are we? Almost 3 hours in, we've gotten 5. That's more than I got in 6 hours of grinding yesterday. So, I can't complain. The drop rate and the luck of the stream has come through. How many rainbow clusters am I at? We'll take a look. As soon as I'm done grinding my orbs out, we'll take a look at all that. We'll take a look at all that. I think I started today. I have no idea. Anywhere between 70 and 90 is where I started today, but I can't remember an exact number. Your mother called you and it disconnected. Oh, you're good. You're good. It happens. Hence the bugs of multiplayer. I think it's kind of lame. How hard is it to code? Like if someone disconnects and it's unintentional, or even if it was intentional, why are you taking away the reward from the people who are still there doing it? Is there no way to tell the game, okay, person who disconnected gets nothing. People who are still there get the items because the AI is still there and they know someone was there. So why don't they still get all the item slots? Why does it just completely eliminate the items you get? Just another thought. Because apparently I get a lot of those and can talk for hours on end about it. Saving, you'd say, like 20 drops have been so bad. I feel you, my friend. I feel you. Holding out hope for Shiv Zekis for Annie. You mean Shiv Kyle? Shiv Zek is already in the game, my friend Thomas. But yes, I'm about as confident that it's going to be Shift Kyle as I was that this unit was going to be to grow. And that's pretty dang high. Hope they fix that. Me too. It doesn't seem like a stretch, and I don't see why it shouldn't be that way. It's not a fairness thing. Like that's just how it should be. Meant Shift Kyle, yep. You don't know if you'll pull for to grow, maybe on your alt, unless she turns out to be nuts. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think she has the potential to be nuts for PvP. So it depends on how much you value PvP. I think she will be one of the best dark DPSers in the game. For no doubt. But like I've said before, it's just to maximize her DPS, you sacrifice a lot of her kit, which I just don't think is the right way to approach units, or not the way it's not the way I want to. There's no right or wrong way to approach units. Well, some might argue there is a right or wrong way to approach units, but not the way I would want to approach a unit. Unless, like I said, you can just turn the unit into this insanely broken thing regardless of the skills that you're forgoing. It's funny being in the fight and watching the booze die on your game before it dies in the stream. Oh, yeah. We'll see tomorrow, Jabber. Yes, we will. We will indeed. It should be I think we'll get a pretty quick verdict from our local whales. The date has changed. We didn't make it. So y'all got to deal with some more grinding. I think that's more torturous for me right now. Got 2 nice little rainbow clusters. And an SR or higher gotcha ticket. Scoop up all of those. That was good timing. Give me all those orbs. That was good timing. We had just finished. I guess it wouldn't have mattered when. All right, let's keep on going. Getting there. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Wish they gave her Lord's Charisma damage cap. That would be nice. Just a flat damage cap would have been nice. It would make her more viable for PvE. Yes, it would. 100%. But 15% to all stats is helpful as long as you have top tier God units. Right, because it only gives that buff to God units. I think a real nice couple would be that. And slapping Beast Alliance on all of your God units in that team. I think that'll be an interesting buff to see. Soul Fusion. So you've been farming up your squad for Rainbow Crystals lately. So far been unlocking more and more things with your party. Congrats. It's always a good feeling. I need Rainbow Crystals. Desperately. Why they don't drop in Jalabunga? I have no idea. Anyway, guys, we have a slot open. If anyone would care to join. What do I think of Sage Zekis now that there's more info on him? I think he is top tier support and extremely viable on his own. But I still stand by. Oh, drop the cat. I still stand by that I believe he requires a lot of investment. Requires a lot of investment to bring out his true potential. Thank you, Dango. I was just about to say, Dango, get in here, bruh. So yeah, I mean he's a top tier unit. There's no doubt about it. I don't know where JP. I don't know who allowed JP and Altima to give him a 7 out of 10 rating within the first 8 hours of him being released. But also, if I'm thinking correctly, that may have been an error. Because I think that actual rating was tied to OG Zekis. But if not, that was not correct. That was not correct at all. I knew I wasn't going to get a ring this multiplayer focused on TOT as you've never beaten it on floor 80. Congrats on that. That's a huge achievement, my man. Huge achievement. Phantom is definitely some premium end game content to test your account progress. So getting to floor 80 is an accomplishment. And I imagine you're about to beat it. You're about to beat it. Which will be hype. You get that nice LR arc. Comes with that Phantom Tower key, which is another accessory that gives you plus 500 on your damage cap. Incredible. That's one of the arcs that I am farming for Ether right now. Definitely wanting to raise your Sekis. Here as his kit seriously is too good in your eyes. Auto recast, high level magic chant, just so much good stuff for magic as a whole. Plus you got decent equipment for him and the time being. I hear you, my friend. I hear you. I am just not a fan of mages, bro. I'm not a fan of spell casting. Unless you have a skill or a magic spell like Hydrogen Sulfide that you got from the Sulfurina arc in the Dr. Stone collab, it's just gonna be more efficient and clear things faster, focusing on his skills, focusing on his physical damage build. Hence why he's such a prominent character for taking down this event right here. It's because his S3, if you build it correctly, almost nukes Jalabanga completely, which is just a huge factor. And like, you can't do that with any one spell. It's impossible. Someone wants to try and prove me wrong on that. But even if you get Apocalypse to hit 1,000,000 on the bird, with 4 units in there, 2 skills will tap him down before Apocalypse gets to launch off. So magic is just not what it used to be. And I say that under the impression of when Time Stop was a thing, because I wasn't around when magic ever was a thing. He sits at a 9.5 on Ultimate. Yeah, that's where he belongs. Up there. Someone on the LC Discord was like, because when he first was released, you know, I was very impressed with his kit. All his support and damage cap buffs that he gives the whole team. I like his multi-elemental set. And when they showed that 7 out of 10 rating 8 hours after he dropped on the main LC Discord, I was like, what? And someone was like, who's a veteran there? I can't remember exactly who it was, but they were like, oh yeah, he's not good, Buddha. He's not that good. Bruh. Some people, I don't know. I don't know what their thought process is, or if they just bandwagon on like, oh, Ultima says he's not good, so he's not good. I bandwagon on tweaks. Don't get me wrong. But that's because I agree and I see everything that he says. He talks what he walks. Tweaks will make claims and tell you you're wrong. But then he'll put out a video proving his claims. So that's a lot different than Ultima being just a website putting a rating out with no video proof, hardly any time to test, and then thinking that that's fact. So, I don't know. I'm going off on rants right now. I don't know why. I'm not particularly perturbed. I think it's because I haven't eaten. So Salty Buddha's coming out for no reason at all. PDPS all the way, hands down. Yes, and obviously I will always refer. If Ivos says something contrary to me, I would also probably be like, I would definitely back down. Because I'd be like, oh, yep, she's got way more years of experience. Or years of experience more than I do. You need father souls for awakening or mother souls be used for it. We don't need it. The fact that we can auto run hard stages and passively farm souls on top of having conquering, we don't need like a general soul for raising awakening. In my opinion. Some people may disagree. Would be nice, but I don't have a desire for the speed at which we can awaken characters. Pablo! Haven't seen you for a minute. We've been going for a while. It's always good to see you, my friend. Soul Fusion said, guess I'll be needing to equip him with phone booth and about whatever other SCT boosting skills you can to trigger his bomb blitz. Correct. For this specific event, yes. That's Sekis's main selling point, which Jalabonga's leaving after today. But for this event, his main selling point was his S3 because it's a persisting nuke attack, which means that even if you pressed S3 and he's going to do the animation, but then Jalabanga interrupts everyone with his ultimate, that damage is still going to continue even if Sekis has been interrupted. Now you think of it, one of the best rods from an arc was Heaven's Cry, right? Not anymore. Because of how not meta magic is. If magic was still one of the kings of damage output, then yes, Heaven's Cry would be, and it's really nice for its stat boost. It's a super high int stat, a big strength stat, and I think some mind or mana, one of the two. It's good for its stat boost, but its effect is not as relevant anymore because no one's worried about magic damage. You like the auto run farming, but you hate when it randomly DCs on your phone. Yes. Auto farming is definitely not fun. It's not a good time on your phone. I was talking about that earlier in the stream, Har. 8 out of 10 times my auto farm is a bust. And it'll have a connection issue and stop itself very quickly into the auto farming session. Very, very few times have if I gone to bed and woken up, and when I go to my phone, it's still auto farming. Very few times. So sadly, yes, it's not great, but that's why the Steam PC, I mean, everyone and their mother who's serious about grinding, which I am serious about it, but I don't want to use emulators because it's no secret that it is frowned upon by ADIS. That's the reason they have a shadow ban on accounts that have been identified to use emulators. And they've done a couple backtracks in regards to that, where they lifted the shadow ban for certain reasons, and now only if you're using emulators for a certain reason do you get shadow banned. However, just the simple fact that at any point, and we've seen other games do it, games will just release a mass ban for accounts linked to emulators. I don't think Cloudia would ever do that because it the majority of their whales and high level players play on emulators, so I don't think they're going to be getting rid of it anytime soon. But me being me, I just don't want to be associated with it. And since we know that a Steam client is coming at some point in the future, they had Barlene had stated ideally sometime after the anniversary, which is around the corner. With that coming, that's going to make auto farming way more viable. Fingers crossed. Because then we have a PC client that is way more powerful to handle connection issues, depending on if you have your Ethernet running or whatever. It's just way more powerful than your phone. Because even with my powerhouse, which I am very grateful for, my lovely lady got it for my birthday, my iPhone 12, which is pretty much the cream of the crop at this current point in time for this game, because Cloudia loves iOS for some reason. It still can't handle auto farming like an emulator can. But even the emulators have problems. So I'm banking on Steam being the solution for hardcore grinding, auto farming, stuff like that. Skip said, yeah, Heaven's Cry is still one of the best staffs, AER. He's still best staffs for Magic casters. But I think for me, cool, we're ready. I think for me, the grade that I give Heaven's Cry is diminished severely because why would I ever need to cast a spell to deal damage when I can just bring another OP physical type damage dealer? Need the TOT arc for your HP. Yep, HP plus 2. It's a great skill. Joined earlier, but had to go to work. On break now, but it's almost over. Well, yes and no. We've still got a little bit to grind. So the focus is physical damage currently. That's the meta. You do have Nero with all his skills unlocked as of now. Nero is gonna Nero, if you're looking at damage, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'll gladly step back and let the veterans tell me otherwise. A fully built out Nero is going to look and deal damage way more consistently and better than any caster with Heaven's Cry that's focused on dealing spells. Unless you have the hydrogen sulfide spell from Dr. Stone, because that is the only time I have seen a caster look exceptional. And I know a lot of people, are fans of Yoda, of Lagrabos, and his Apocalypse skill, because it's a no attribute magic attack, which is extremely useful. But I just hate casting speed. I hate casting a spell. And even if I have high level magic chant, Rad Moon Ruin, whatever, I hate that animation, waiting for like 5, 6, 7 seconds for the spell to finally hit the board. When in 3 seconds, I could have killed the enemy with DB Ray's S3 or Nero's Helter Skelter. But with hydrogen sulfide, I watched someone take Amelia. I think it was Deimos. I watched him take his Amelia and just burst down find Tyria on God difficulty, which I've never seen a caster be able to do until that moment. So that's the only whoa, that's some serious power. But I've never seen anything like that from any other caster. Captain Jabberwock, you keep on inviting for friend in the reward screen while fast clicking to continue the coin farm. You keep on inviting. I know. I did that a couple times this stream. I remember from day one when people turned Robin into a mage. Well, that was strategically to get as many hits on the whole board as they could. I've only heard about that in Legend. Back when that was ideal way to farm with them. Yep. Got your Sukasa to max ability board now to climb to gold 1. Oh, he'll help carry you. Super gold 1 or gold 1? I'm still trying to get to gold, super gold. So I'm still trying. I'm at gold 3, and I do want to grind. I need to just sit down and take a day to grind out trophies, but I never have, and I'm not sacrificing this Jalabanga grind to do that. If you can play on PC, you'll be so happy. You and me both, Sean. You and me both. Think you're going to have to farm a little in the night to finish your first ring. If we can snag a ring at the end of this grind, I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to be so happy. But we'll see. Realistically, I think that's what I'm going to have to do too. Think you're going to have to farm... yep. I unfortunately didn't get that art from the collab, so plumb out of luck there. Yeah, I mean, there are still, you got your Blizzard. You've got your Venomous Rainfall, which are arcs you can grab from the general pool. Or Blizzard you can get off the R arc. But nothing hits like that hydrogen sulfide. Nothing. Horrible Chopstick. Hello to you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Fortunately, you aren't insta-casting without the accessories and auto recast. Yeah, but even when you insta-cast, there's still that long-ass animation for the spell to actually hit the board. And you can't do anything about that. After 3,700 years yeah, that one's really fast. And that one's accessible to anyone who was around in this Dr. Stone rerun or prior. So that's another one, but I still don't... It doesn't hit like hydrogen sulfide hit, bro. It doesn't. And maybe it was a very specific situation with Amelia, right? Amelia is the premier ice caster who just decimates ice resistances. So that could play a huge role into why it looked so impressive. And I don't think there are any mages that lower earth resistance unless you want to make a shift Lebet mage with 3,700 years. That would be an interesting build. I think that could be fun. I'm not going to lie. Speaking of magic, what does TS mean by the magic spells? Here's my question. Why don't they remove that symbol from the game? So TS, time stop, like Calphanite Ryan Brock said, when a spell had that time stop on it, you know how God Heal will literally stop everyone from moving and perform the heal? I think that's what spells with that TS used to do. So when you would cast a Shining Zoc, it would stop the board, and that whole animation would play out and deal damage, which is what I think made mages so broken early game, because of these powerful time stop abilities that would damage you, and there was nothing you could do about it, in PvP at least. And they took that away. They took time stop away because I think it was too broken. And after that, they just left the time stop icon on those spells, even though it literally means nothing. I guess now it means that like two time stop spells can't coexist. They can't happen at the same time in the battlefield. So maybe that's the purpose that they serve. So you know that a skill with time stop, you can't cast that and then immediately cast a separate skill with the time stop. So it does indicate that. Yes! Oh, baby! Clutching at the end. Clutching at the end. Oh, can we get that back to back? Can we get that back to back? Oh, my throat. I'm not even screaming like Goku, and my throat is just going. My freaking voice is just going. We're almost done. We're almost done. How many orbs do we have left? It's one thing to mindlessly grind while being quiet. It's another thing to be streaming and mindlessly grinding. Whoa. And I need to eat some food. Imagine. Stream highlights. Freaking your boy just boom. Pass out. Zekas lowers resistances. Yep, that's another reason he's so good. Dang, you got OG Sevi to 4,500 strength. I've heard that her ultimate makes her special. Wondering about TS2, good question. Amelia could counteract the HP drop effect from DeGro. You think her healing boosts HP cap above max when healed? So freaking Amelia, another reason she's stupid OP for Arena. If you recall, Sage Emperor Zex can lower enemy resistance via a trait when casting magic, but only if they have a positive resistance. That's important to note. Yeah, it used to be like that. It was pretty broken. Okay, so I'm right on that. Seems lazy that they didn't take time stop off those spells. Shining Zoc spam was ridiculous. Really confused you when you saw it. Yes. Like I said, the only justification I can see not to remove it is to indicate that it's a spell that can't sit on top of another time stop spell at the same time. Mages are so annoying when they get their magic off in Arena. Yes, they are. I do really hope they speed up some of the old animations for spells now that TS is gone one day. I doubt they're ever going to. I doubt it. You'll be back soon. Got a shower. All right, Sulfusion. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully, I'll catch you when you're done. It's a minus 50% damage reduction, and it fills super fast too. All right, guys. We've got 8 and then 4. So we've got, what is that? 6 more Jalabanga runs. And we get the moment of truth. If we can pick up the ring. Oh, infinite SO. And with having the best SCT speed to this day. Really? More than Alice? Infinite S1. That's crazy. I have Isevia. She may be one of the OG units I build out just, when I'm about that life. I think every T4 spell has the letters because even the new magic has those letters. Well, I think, like I said, I think those spells just indicate at this point in time that you can't cast Absolute Zero and Zakum at the same time. It's not possible. You should put a TS symbol not crossed on spells that still time stop, like God Heal. Is there another one besides God Heal? Or is God Heal the only one? Take a look after I'm done and I'll see the passive. Gotcha. Okay. I will do that. I keep picking up these papers like I'm, like it's important business. This is where I scribble all my notes. Just random. Whenever I'm like making videos or I want to make a little script for myself, I just scribble notes all over the place. Little behind the scenes Buddha in action. Oh man. Anula Melth, you're right. Anula Melth is another time stop. Stops everyone from moving. It just compresses you in the darkness. Oh, it is we are doing it. Oh, I need to take a stretch. Excuse me. I know I'm going to be off camera for a second. I gotta stretch out my lower back. Oh, man, these hammies. Oh. The healing wind that puts the screen green and a Nula Melth time stop too. What spell puts the screen green? I know what you're talking about. But I don't remember what exact skill it is. Stardust? Oh, Stardust. Stardust heal. Duh.
Let's suppose I love some girl. Rapturous.
All right, we're on to our second bottle of water.
And somebody says to me, would you really love her? Or how am I going to prove this? Let's say, write poetry.
Oh,
And we'll believe it.
good times.
So if I'm an artist and I can put this into words and convince everybody that I've written the most ecstatic love letters ever written, they say, all right, okay, we'll admit it. You really do love her. But supposing you're not very articulate.
I may take a nap after this. I think that might be a move. I'm a little sleepy, guys. I think so. I have not eaten, and that needs to happen. Get a reusable bottle. I have one. I'm a horrible person, I know. I have a reusable bottle, and unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I was gifted a 32 pack of Costco water. So I am recycling it, all right? I have a recycle bin. There's a dumpster in our neighborhood specific for recyclables, so I'm trying not to be terrible. I am vegan, Shugesh. I've been vegan for over a month. That's why I'm so much skinnier. It's just a shite ton of vegetables. Like a buttload, a lot of tofu. I try not to just eat tofu though, because I don't want to intake too much soy. But there are a lot of protein alternatives. I drink a lot of pea protein shakes with collagen. I know Beyond Meat is a non-soy based protein alternative, so I eat a lot of that. Buddha water bottle merch. Uh-oh. Let me just say I'm working on some things, guys. I'm working on some things. It takes some time. You know, when you're dealing with other people, there's a communication that I probably should follow up on, but Buddha water bottle merch. It would just make sense. It'd make sense with the brand. Horrible chopstick. Good night, my brother. Check out Huel. Oh, I used to live off Huel. That is a good recommendation. I forgot about Huel. I lived off Huel for about a year. It's because it was so affordable. And yes, it's a great source of nutrients. So I'm jumping right back on that. Thank you for recommending that again. You're on that for a long time. Very cool. Very cool. Guys, I need one more person. We're so close to finishing this daily grind. Let's come on. Help your boy out. It's a sin. It's a sin to run this stage with only 3 people. I have to wait for a 4th. Oh, that back. Need that back stretch. Hashtag sponsored by Huel. A couple sponsors I need to get on. You don't think you could ever be vegan or vegetarian? Not a lot of people can, my friend. If I've learned anything, not a lot of people can. It takes an extreme amount of willpower. Well, depends. Depends on the person. But for most, it takes a ton of willpower to make that transition. For some reason, I have a capability to, don't get me wrong, I enjoy eating, and I enjoy the taste of my food, and I have indulged for 26 years. But I can shift my perspective to treat food as fuel, literally, only. So as long as in my head I'm getting the nutrients I need, food is not something I think about. So I don't think about missing eating wings with ranch. I don't think about missing bacon in the morning. Because, oh, he clutched a gold coin. Yo, this gold coin rate is crazy this stream. As long as I wake up, I get the substance I need before I do my 4 hours making videos and then 4 hours editing. As long as I get all that, as long as I get the nutrients I need in between what my priority is, it's been quite an easy transition. The only time it's tough is when you go to families, if you go hang out with friends, and you have to not everywhere. There's a lot of vegan options nowadays, so it makes that transition a lot easier. It's a lot easier now than it used to be. But there's also a lot more pressure depending on certain friends. Some people don't like that you don't eat meat, and they do. I don't know why. So they are like, hey, stop being a wuss. Eat it, eat it, eat it. And it's just like, don't worry about me. You do your thing. So I don't like being around that. So since I've gone vegan, I've also kind of isolated myself, and I've already isolated myself quite a bit, just putting my head down, focusing on this YouTube grind. But going vegan even more so, just because I don't like peer pressure. I don't like dealing with it, so I just avoid it. But it's like I said, it's a lot of factors. It's a lot of willpower that you can't expect everyone to be willing. You just can't. Just got in a room with Tweaks. That's a fast clear, my friend. That's a fast clear. And Tweaks hasn't even showed up in here, man. I don't even think he really likes me. I don't think he's my friend. Just make it easier to understand. OH Sevia's Ice Temple is basically guard charge without the guarding part. Oh. But it gives you that damage reduction as well as S1 SCT recharge or total SCT recharge. I got to check that out. It's a fun thing to do. Treating your diet as purely science, yes. It's a satisfying thing to do, in my opinion. Oh, there's that accidental friend request sent. Oh, wait, but we're already friends. I'm confused. Oh, that person you had full friends. Can't even add you anyway. OG. Started a shake meal replacement because I realized you don't care about dinner or lunch. So you do that instead and just enjoy your breakfast and coffee. Gotcha. Gotcha. Hashtag justice for Buddha? Huh? What do you mean? Guys, the final two. The final two runs. Oh. It's just a relief to be this close. Maybe because I'm vegan. Why do I need justice? Because I'm vegan. Used to work in a place specializing in new vegan foods. Some of the stuff we were available to make is pretty crazy nowadays. You're not lying. What I'm currently astounded by is jackfruit. How you can mimic the texture and consistency of like pork. Like my favorite sandwich right now is a barbecue sloppy joe style pork sandwich with jackfruit and coleslaw. What I've learned going vegan is that like it's all about the sauce. Meat, like actually consuming meat. Now don't get like steak. Steak is an exception. Beef is an exception because there's a very fine taste with beef, depending on your cut. But the sauce makes everything enjoyable, or can make anything you put inside your mouth, and I mean that in every way. Taste can make it enjoyable, and that can be decided by the sauce, for sure. Am I pulling for the new character? Of course I'm pulling, Shugesh. I'm not going crazy. I'm not spending my big stock But I'm going to drop probably $10. I'm going to drop $10 to do that first lap. If I don't get her, I'm not chasing her. All right, final run. Final run. Have I got my superpowers yet? My vegan superpowers? Yeah, bro. I can actually stop time. It's so great. It's so efficient. Because when I'm just tired, I can just hit pause. Beep. Like right there. I just went and cleaned my whole house, and y'all have been stuck here. You can't even tell. It's incredible. It's incredible. Go vegan. Oh, it's good times. Being vegan more expensive? Yes, absolutely. 100%. 100%. Yeah, because it's a more exclusive. It's an exclusive diet. There's a reason that your streamline, your fast foods, they're so cheap because meat and poultry and all the other animal products are in such a huge supply that the cost to buy them is reduced. Versus there's there's not as many options to prepare completely nutritional meals. Completely nutritional meals. Does that make any sense? I don't think it makes any sense. Oh my gosh! Yo, I don't even want luck on the to grow better. I'll take all this multi-coin luck right now. Guys, this might make it possible. On the last run, baby! Imagine we hit 100 exactly. Anyway, that's enough vegan talk. I don't want to talk about vegan. Do what you gotta do. Eat what you gotta eat. Listen, live your best life. That's my message. We're about to find out. You ran with me for 4 of the... Skip, my lucky charm, bro. My lucky charm. Take your guesses. Take your guesses in the comments. We started at 77 plus 5. We started at 82. We know we got 7. We know we got 7 multi-coins. 103. So what is the thing you're getting that you're hyped for? You've been playing a week, so you've never seen this. Oh, well, welcome to the last Cloudia squad, Chopstick. Happy to have you here. Second year anniversary is on April 15th. I think they're introducing basically the Super Saiyan version of the main character. That's my speculation and many other speculation, and I think it's going to be epic. Oh my God, imagine we're at 99. A lot of y'all. Tenacious G, 97, bro. Remember when a few of us said to grow would be a female Buddha? Listen, I knew it was possible, okay? I tried to outsmart the obvious. Encaros. Skip says 98. Crypt Man is your lifelong best friend. So you've been hearing him talk about it forever, but haven't played it till now. Well, Crypt is a phenomenal human being, so good for you. I'm sure he's a pleasure. Because I've talked to him a majority once a week when we started this podcast about 3 weeks ago, and it's always a good time. Okay. What a way to end it on the rare multi-coin. Come on, baby. Oh. 87 plus 1,500! Who guessed 103? Who guessed 103? Someone guessed 103. Cody, bro! Crypt is human. Crypt's an exceptional human that grinds a lot. Tweaks is not human. Guys. The ring. I feel like Lord of the Rings right now. 15, baby. Oh, I'm sorry, 102. 102. Oh my God. Bad Buddha math. Bad Buddha math. That was my best subject in school. 102. 102. Oh, man, that's a good feeling, I gotta say. I don't want to do it, because then it's done. It's done. I just want to look at this for a second, okay? I want to see it. He's technically human, though, mostly comprised of smoke and caffeine. Yeah, that's a typical life for many. Look at this puppy. Strength plus 60. Physical damage cap plus 1,000. Special damage cap plus 1,500, baby. So good. So good. I just realized I didn't have the frickin' game audio on. Darn it. Uh-oh. I think my stream's about to crash. I think my stream's about to crash, guys. Oh no. Hold on. I'm watching disk space go down. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it until it becomes a problem. Guys, look at that. I'm just soaking it in, okay? I'm soaking it in. We got one of the rings. Now for a second ring. No. I'll worry about that on April 15th. Yeah, but Yaj, I'm not worried about those 2 rings. Those rings aren't going to be literally in every single physical damage build that I make from here on out. This ring will. This ring deserves its spot on Alice. Okay, where's my sound? What? So there's an audio issue going on right now. Well, that's a shame. Oh well. It's all right. It's all right. Whatever. I said we were going to look at rainbow clusters, right? 158, boy. For me, that's a big amount. That is a big amount. Oh, you thought that was cool. Now let's do it again. For real, though. Alice. Come here, girl. Give me this. Where's this sexy little accessory at? Oh, there it is, baby. There it is. So good. So good. All right, let's just run. Oh, look at that 0. It was there for a second. It's my habit to just like send it on the first Jalabanga multiplayer room that I find. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. We got it on stream. The goal. We've achieved every single stream. We're 3 for 3. No, we're not. I'm such a liar. We did not beat Tower the first time around. All right, let's see that damage cap. New damage cap, baby. I'm actually not going to see it because we got blown back. Okay, we didn't get to see it at all because there's too much damage all around the screen, but we know it's there. We know damage. Alice is now hitting a 10,999, which I'll take. Eventually, we'll get the Phantom Tower key and bump it up a little more, but I'm definitely running Alice in a Tower, which I'll probably do a live stream for Tower this coming Monday for any of those who are interested. Maybe later I'll officially announce it when I come up with the date. Oh, but that's a good feeling. Try Jala solo. That's a good, that is actually a very good idea. Let's go to world map and do the Tweaks Showcase model. You refer to Alice as Cosmos from Xenosaga. I have not seen that. I have not seen that, but I imagine you're talking about some really bad mofo in the story. So here we go. I'm pretty I've decided that Alice after Gen is going to be the next character I awaken to 6 because she just deserves it in my eyes. So let's see what we can do. Oh, that's what we like. Now it's not the damage that we see with characters that Tweak showcases, but yeah, it'll do the job. We saw that 10,999 on builds or on crits, so I'll take it. Good times, guys. I need to eat some food. Oh, and we got some extra crystals. 91,000. Every crystal over 90k is free territory. Is that what it is? There's no restriction on it. So, oh, guys, we did it. Wow. With her level 1 arc. Yeah, if I would beef her arc up to level 10, she'd be hitting damage cap on whites, I think, for sure. I just did that for the sake of efficiency. And we got it. Feed myself. I'm going to go do that. You guys have been incredible, as always. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for being here to get the documented acquisition of our first multiplayer ring. You know, the mega grinders have all 3. I'm looking at you, Tweaks. But it's a big accomplishment that I was just able to get that one, and I'm excited to use it moving forward. So, do one pull for Sekis. Here, I'll do you one better. I'll do a single pull. I ain't doing a full pull. Because I told you, I'm not going under 90,000. There's no way. But I will do a single pull. For Sekis. Send it. You never know. I'm missing him. I am missing him. Tyrael! What are we starting at? We're starting at a blue. I'm not very hopeful. I'm going to skip. And we're going to see an NSR. So, whatever. That's all you get. Would have been crazy hype. But we're just going to end on that high note of getting that ring and getting that gold coin, which wasn't needed, but a nice touch for our last run. Guys, thank y'all for being there. I'll catch you next time. This is all I got for you. So, y'all know what I say. Work hard. Play harder. See you in the next live stream.